If you really don't trust me, come with a real. You here been a front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money in the bank. Coming with a dank, scrolling a tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin. Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though? And welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live at woodsports.com. I am thy Eazy, thy bait spin Morax, the boy. Yo, Chris, JB Smooth. I don't know why I did that. I'm weird. I got ADD. Is what it is.
Okay. We all got disabilities.
Already. We do all have disabilities. We got a big show. This week has been, like, fruitful in terms of topics. Bountiful loads of topics to speak upon thy mouth.
No, don't like that. Don't like that at all.
Lamar Jackson was franchise tagged, yes, but the non-exclusive franchise tag in which he obviously can negotiate with other teams. Mm-hmm. If another team decides to offer him a contract, the Baltimore Ravens then can match that or let him go to the other team.
And they got to give up 2 first-rounders.
Correct. And like their actual picks too.
Yes. Meaning
the Detroit Lions would keep the 6th overall pick in the 2023 NFL draft because that belongs to the Rams.
Yes.
We're gonna get into it. We got tons of stuff. Free agency next week. Next week Wednesday.
Yep.
CJGJ. There's stuff floating around out there. I think it's more fan favorite, but former backfield, not mate, but AG used to be the secondary coach in New Orleans.
Yep.
Where CJGJ came up as a guy. Some people are saying he might land in Detroit.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
I wouldn't be mad at it either. I want to know what you truly think about that one. But aside from that, Jameson Williams liking tweets. We won't get into specifics of that one. But we have some stuff here just in the general vicinity of topics. Blueface's mom is wild. What is that?
You didn't. I thought you sent that.
No.
You didn't send that?
Did I send that? No.
I'm pretty sure.
JB probably sent that.
No, JB,
you tell us what happened.
Oh, I didn't get to watch the video, so I just sent it to you guys because I didn't get to watch it all the way through. So
you just be blindly sending shit.
The caption
no, but the caption itself.
Blueface's mom says her boyfriend's dick is bigger than her son's.
What?
Yeah, that was the caption. I didn't watch the video either.
Well, did you watch the video, Chris? This is like you are like the hip hop. You have a podcast called Strictly Hip Hop.
This is not the sector of hip hop that I'm educated on.
You know how big Blueface's dick is.
I'm not the source for this. Don't make me the source.
You are the source. If anyone's a source in here on this topic, it's you.
Not
other
this
men's
one.
penises.
Rappers'
Not
penises.
This one. Not this one.
No, seriously. What
No,
you didn't watch the video?
I didn't watch the video seriously, but I saw the headline click that JB sent in there, and I was just like, this is on par with everything that Blueface has done the last year and a half.
Dude's on some wild shit.
Yeah. It's in the most toxic relationship ever.
This girl's a pit bull, dude.
Yeah.
She's not that. I mean, she's like.
She looks good when she
closes her mouth.
Yeah.
I don't mean to offend anybody on National Women's Month.
Shout out National Women's Day.
Yeah. Honestly, dude, shout out to National Women's Day. Shout out to our very own Gabby. Shout out to Danielle Bruce.
Yeah.
Shout out to the rest of the ladies doing lady things. What?
Name 5 women.
Name 5 women?
Yeah.
Kim Kardashian, the throat goat, Tiana Trump,
and Michelle Obama.
Michelle Obama.
That's 3.
I named Gabby.
Oh.
Yeah. Does that count?
No.
All right, Kim Kardashian, Tiana Trump, Hillary Clinton. I don't know why that one. Michelle Obama. And Asia Fox.
Condoleezza Rice.
Condoleezza Rice.
As extra credit.
Not confirmed a woman. Some people are saying she's reptilian. No, I'm just kidding.
I wouldn't be surprised, man.
All right.
Surprised.
Since nobody knows about Blueface's mom's situation, I do want to make an announcement from Gyps Nips, I believe it is.
What?
That sounds like a Cheese and Nips burner.
It does sound like a Cheese Nips burner.
It could be a Cheese Nips burner, but
it has to be.
What it factually is, the gentleman and or lady, I actually don't know the sex of this human being.
The goat.
But they made a Discord for the Woodward Heavyweights and Woodward Sports in general.
Yeah.
And that's out. I think we all retweeted it on our social media profiles.
I joined it.
At Speaky Sports _, at Spin More Rex, at Real Chris Pilati. Although you're only Chris Pilati, we're still questioning that one. Never going to let you live off of that one.
But it's real.
And then JB up next.
Yeah.
So make sure you guys join that one.
Yeah,
send show topics
I've already put some messages in there.
Send some show topics. Send what you think we should be talking about.
For sure. No nudes.
No nudes.
No nudes.
Yeah, don't do that.
Unless they're like...
Unless you're hot.
Whoa.
and female.
Yeah, I was like, wait, what? Unless you're packing.
Unless you got that blue face on you.
No, Blueface is Ma's boyfriend, apparently.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what it is.
yeah. I do want to talk about this, though, and this was in the prep, but we saw it just before the show started. The WWE has requested permission
Yeah, bro.
to legalize betting on their scripted matches.
Yes. Yeah, the WWE is asking state commissions if they can allow people to place bets. And we all know, JB, cover your ears. The WWE is fake. Wrestling is fake.
Lies. Oh, lies.
Lies, slander. It's so they're gonna ask people to bet on the results of things that they've already drawn up, which doesn't make sense to me at all. Like I don't. There's no way this passes.
Can I just say something?
No.
Fine.
Welcome to the Woodward Spencer Waits.
If this gets legalized, all this shit's fake,
All of it's fake. Yeah.
and I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be fucked up in the head for a little bit. There's no way this. How do you legalize like something where like people know the results? They know what the results are going to be.
I mean, the NFL is scripted, so and you can bet on that. So I mean,
Well,
I feel like Pandora's box has already been opened.
Without even like leading into that though, like
pretty
if
good
this
point.
happens though, like because we know this is scripted, like for a fact.
Yes. JB.
This gets legalized. JB doesn't. Correct.
It's real.
Then
to
it
me.
is all scripted.
It's real if you believe it's real.
How can't you question the NFL being scripted or
Yeah.
NBA being scripted? NBA, I at certain points in my life, like even as a grown ass adult, was like, that's kind of fucking sketchy.
Yeah. Like the LeBron championship in Cleveland was the most scripted shit I've seen.
Yeah, Steph Curry following
you,
out in that
Cleveland.
series was like wild.
Yeah.
LeBron,
The finals
Draymond
MVP getting suspended. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a wild series.
Finals MVP. Would have won Finals MVP.
Easily.
And like even beyond that, like even if it isn't like scripted per like the NBA, like the referees have their hands. I mean, Tim Donaghy already came out and said it
Yeah.
in the past, but doesn't mean like they're not doing it now.
Bro, if I was a ref, I'd be betting on foul shots every game. Over under foul shots, and I'd be calling everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just don't even. How the fuck can you legalize gambling on the WWE?
You can't. There is, like you said, if this goes through, my life's a lie. Everything's fake. It
Seriously.
doesn't matter.
And we've invested so much like time,
Yeah.
energy, tears. We've cried tears.
And if it is
I
true,
cried when the Pistons
and-
lost to the Spurs.
Me too.
Me too.
Fucking Robert Ory.
Fucking tears for fake bullshit.
Yeah.
JB,
And-
no offense again.
Yeah, sorry, JB.
It's real, damn it.
I just think, like, if it is real that wrestling, you can bet on wrestling, that proves everything else is fake. And that proves they really just hate Detroit. Like,
Yeah,
they hate the Lions. Like,
yeah. If that
imagine me and Darius Slay reading that script,
about like what?
leaving the Lions.
You think he was sad?
Or Stephen Tulloch reading the script of him tearing his ACL.
That's the part that's not scripted or injuries, right? Like that's
I
gotta.
don't know. It could just have, like,
I don't
set
know.
off a little bomb.
Everybody.
We need you to take a dive here, Rock.
Oh,
need you to
that's
take a
where
dive in the
Elon's Tesla chips come into play.
Dude,
his
that shit,
microchips.
that shit is
What's
so
this?
sketchy to me.
This takes it to another level.
You can try and put the chips
You
in the
put
brain.
the chips
Hey.
in the athletes, and it will when the script commands, injure them in the place that they need to be injured.
Yeah. Cartier in the Woodward Sports chat is right. He said, to be fair, money is fake. So,
Yeah.
money's not on the gold standard anymore. It hasn't been for a while.
It's not.
No.
When did that happen?
A while ago.
What is it based off of now?
Nothing.
They moved from the gold standard.
Yes, it's not on the gold standard. It's just,
When did this happen?
that was a while ago.
like what's a while ago?
Like years.
like-
years and years and years.
Elementary school, we learned this.
no. It's based off. No. In elementary school, we learned it's based off
Not
gold.
anymore.
No, it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. Now it's just like, Fort Knox is empty, bro.
Yeah.
They don't got nothing there. So now it's just like, we this is $5. Like,
Trust us.
Source. Trust me, bro.
Yeah.
here's $100, Chris. Like, that's literally what it is.
This is 5. I swear. Look, Honest Abe's on it. He'd never lie.
Yeah, he never lied to you.
Never lie to you, dude. It's a solid 5.
It's pretty Pretty sketch when you think about it.
Is that true? I gotta look into that.
Go ahead.
Of all the things we've said, that's what you don't believe?
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah.
I'm just saying, man, it's
wild.
It's all coming crumbling down pretty soon. I can't wait. I'm going to thrive.
Eat the rich!
When society collapses, I'm going to thrive, dude.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't know. I got a bum knee now.
Yeah.
You do too.
Not really.
You healed?
It doesn't stop me from doing things. It's just if I hit it again, it'll hurt for a little bit.
That's fair. I'm on your team in this situation, though, right? Like,
Got
you're
you.
not gonna,
Yeah, I got you.
Okay, all right. Cool.
I'm just waiting for it. I kind of want to start doomsday prepping. Because, like,
I do
shit's
too.
going to happen, bro. I'm trying to get a bunker, have some baked beans down there, and just chill for a minute. Like,
when I was watching the episode of This Is Us, the one with gay guys, I was
The
like,
Last of Us?
Yeah, Last of Us.
This Is Us.
Whatever, same shit.
It's completely different.
There's probably gay guys in that one too.
Yes, I think there is.
But when the guy like, I was like, nah, I guess
Bro,
it wouldn't
got,
hurt.
Yeah.
It
And
wouldn't
he's
hurt.
got the hookup. Like,
Yeah, he did.
that was the dumbest part of the whole show.
Them leaving that.
Leaving all the guns, leaving everything
Yeah.
there. Like,
Yeah. I'm gonna
dude's got
find
a
my
wall
brother.
of guns. Like,
Yeah.
you kidding me?
You know what else bothers me about TV shows in general? You guys know this too, now after I say it. Maybe you already noticed it already, but whenever any actor, movies too, when they walk into a room, never shut the door. Never.
Shut the door?
Never shut the door. And I only thought that because in The Last of Us, when they were leaving the compound,
Yeah.
I don't know if you shut the gate. And if you didn't shut the gate, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
Because, like you said, you could always just go back there and just be chilling.
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
It's pretty stupid.
It's pretty stupid.
The system won't crash as long as the system exists, says Joey 2 times.
Whoa, dude.
It's like some Matrix shit.
He got paid to say that.
He did get paid to say it. Joey might be a bot.
Joey could be a bot. He's in almost every chat, almost every day.
Are you, like, spying on us for somebody? Just tell him I'm cool. Whoever it is, just tell him I'm cool.
I don't know, but I am excited to talk about the Lamar Jackson stuff. Obviously, we're going to get into that. And beyond that, too, the Jameson Williams.
Jameson Williams shit was... I heard some old heads debating it on the radio on my way in today, and they were like... It was so cringe, dude, what they're talking about Twitter. They're like, if you can, like, misconstrue what it means to like a tweet, then I don't like that feature. Like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? I was like, you like a tweet to like a tweet. Like, if you like what they said, you like the tweet.
Yeah.
There's nothing to misconstrue.
You're right. That's it. I put it out last night, too. I stated, like, the facts of the matter. I didn't say I wanted Lamar. I didn't say anything of the sorts. And people are like attacking me, like, you want Lamar? I'm like, no, I'm literally just fucking saying, like, this is going on.
Just putting it out there.
Yeah.
You heard it here first, folks.
That's what drives me crazy.
Eazy wants Lamar Jackson, and he doesn't believe in John Jones.
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. All right, let's get to Lamar Jackson stuff, right? But first, let me tell you guys about Swiss Insurance, because if you're getting injured as often as Lamar Jackson, you might need some insurance, all right? And your business can get insured by my guy Mark too. Hit up my guy Mark at Swiss Insurance. Again, that's Mark at SwissINS.com. This is Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. We're right back talking to Lamar Jackson.
You've never even
Make sure
met
you smash
Mark.
that like button. Who's Mark?
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991. Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1. What's your why? More epic energy? Better sleep? Blow off steam? Step 2. Join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3. Bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
Get a shot up. This is for the win. All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
The Foaling Warehouse in Hamtramck is the home of the original football bowling pin game called Foaling. Multiple different ways you can play. They've got $12 open unlimited play and private lane reservation for $120. If you get thirsty, they got a $2 mystery beer vending machine and multiple fully loaded bars for you to choose from. So make sure you go check them out in Hamtramck or visit them online at foalingwarehouse.com.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin More Racks.
Joey's in the chat arguing with himself.
I saw he said my stalker, Joey. We got young Chris in the TD booth, JB Smooth, the ones and twos, and I'm Googling what is the American dollar based off of.
Nothing.
You guys ready for this one?
Yeah.
The U.S. dollar was officially crowned the world's reserve currency and was backed by the world's largest gold reserves thanks to Bretton Woods Agreement. Instead of gold reserves, other countries accumulated reserves of U.S. dollars. All right, let's try backed on. Maybe that gives us a different answer. Today, like currency of most nations, the dollar is a fiat money, unbacked by any physical asset. I
told you, bro.
A holder of a Federal Reserve note has no right to demand an asset such as gold or silver from the government in exchange for a note.
I told you. They're just IOUs.
Lamar Jackson wants a lot of IOUs.
He does. He sure does.
He wants a
50 mil.
A piece of paper that guarantees IOUs. And, you know, Baltimore Ravens said, nah. Like, we're not. Somebody's willing to give that to you, go for it. Mm-hmm. If they're not, and it's something that we can afford, we'll match it.
And a lot of other teams are already saying, nah.
Isn't that weird?
Atlanta said no.
When have you ever, like, just real quick, though, and I'm sorry for interrupting you, but it tripped me out a little bit. I can't think of any other time. Like, all right, for instance, Bobby Wagner, free agent, cut. Mm-hmm. Whoever else, Frank Clark, free agent, cut. Was there a list of teams like, not interested?
Yeah, we don't want him over here. Don't
Fuck
worry.
that guy.
Yeah, hey, we're not taking him. Don't worry.
Straight on that one.
Yeah, that is true.
Weird.
I guess it's different for quarterback, maybe, because there's only 32 jobs. But still, that is pretty weird. Like, so, yeah, we're not getting him. Don't even waste your time around here.
I don't even mean, like, this is like driving away from the topic that we were originally going to discuss, but, like, it's like, is that one of those, like, good old boy tricks right there? Like,
I don't know.
Because I've never fucking, like, that's...
I've never heard that either.
That's mad weird.
I've never heard of a team coming out and just being like, yeah, we're not getting that guy, don't worry.
And it wasn't just a team.
It was multiple teams.
I could see, like, the Lions be like, we got Jared Goff, we're good. No, it's like Atlanta Falcons and whoever, like, teams like actually probably could have fucking, like,
Commanders.
used like teams that could have used a quarterback, like...
we're good with Sam Howell.
Yeah, like, that shit was mad weird.
Dan Snyder, you're a fucking idiot.
But beyond that...
Beyonce.
You could bet IOUs on Lamar to land in Detroit.
And, yeah, he's got the best odds.
He got the best odds to become a Detroit Lion.
What was it, 3-1, I think, or something like that?
I think it's plus 300.
Yeah.
Yo, you got okay. Number 2, Tampa Bay Buccaneers plus 450. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Colts makes sense. Jets makes sense. Patriots maybe not so much. I can see Titans. All right, hold on. There's no respect for Jared. I'm a Jared Goff, like, realist. I'm not truther. Jared Goff, truther, not a hater, truther. We're the one team, even in the top 5, that actually have a quarterback in place or a perceived a quarterback in place.
I think it's because the Lions have 2 first-round draft picks this year and 1 next year.
Why the fuck would they be number 1? Tampa Bay Buccaneers literally have no fucking quarterback. One more time, Chris. I'm sorry. I'll pull up on my YouTube. You're good. I'll try to. Tampa Bay Buccaneers have no quarterback. Colts have no quarterback.
Yes.
The Jets have no quarterback. Patriots, okay, you got Mac Jones. Titans, you have Ryan Tannehill, which his future's been questioned. We don't know what's going on with Tua Tagovailoa with the Miami Dolphins. What the fuck? What is, like, how are the Detroit Lions number 1 on that list? Do you agree that the
I don't think so. No. It's... Maybe they're just taking shots in the dark. Maybe they know Lions fans like to bet on things. But
that's fair.
That is pretty wild to have the number 1 odds, to have 3-1 odds for Lamar Jackson to land in Detroit. I haven't heard any rumblings about it.
Well, to be fair, there are some rumblings. Just based off, remember last year, we had a clip go semi-viral when Detroit came out as like a preferred destination for Lamar Jackson.
Yes, it was.
Beyond that, and actually I got a short list here too. Detroit, preferred destination Lamar Jackson. That was something that came out. Some of the points of the Lions, again, they weren't on that weird list. 5 teams. They're like, yeah, we're straight on this guy. Mm-hmm. Detroit Lions were on that list. I mean, like, they're, I guess, Lamar eligible.
They're Lamar, yeah, they're in the sweepstakes.
Yeah, they're the
Bachelor
sweepstakes
number 3,
for Lamar
the
Jackson.
Detroit Lions. They haven't won a playoff game in 57 years. They're coming off of a nice season. Already have a quarterback in spot, but they might be looking to upgrade. Bachelor number 3.
Those are, like, I guess, signs you point to the Lions, but then you still have the Jared Goff situation to deal with. By the way, where... Oh, whoa.
God?
Where are you even at with this stuff, though?
What just happened?
A light just went out. You're good.
They went out in the other room next to us, too, just a second
Eat the
ago.
rich!
Eat the rich!
It's happening!
Class war! You tatted the fuck down.
No, but that's actually, I didn't even get to, I'm assuming your answer is no.
I do
still.
not. Yeah, I would not like Lamar Jackson. It's
Chris?
too much money. Too
Yeah.
much money. And you're giving up 2 first-round draft picks, which is a no in my book,
Yeah.
personally.
To be honest, like, I'm not tripping off the 2 first-rounders as much as, like, the money.
50 mil.
Yeah,
Like
because,
Dave
like,
Chappelle.
you want to talk about discount the market. Getting a Lamar Jackson for only 2 first-rounders if the Russell Wilson just went for, like, what, 3?
Yeah, that's... Yeah.
That's nothing. You know what I'm saying? Only this
But
year,
still, you
next
got to
year.
pay him and give up 2 first.
That's the part I don't like is paying him. And that's the part you guys know I've never liked is paying people over that 12%. Chris,
Yeah.
you like football enough to have an opinion on this one now.
Thanks.
Do you want Lamar Jackson?
No, I mean, sure. Like, but under the restrictions that we would have to get him, no way. No way. I'm not giving up 2 firsts in a draft that can easily help our defense a lot. And we're already the 5th favorites in the NFC, like, and people are betting crazy money on us. So I wonder if that's kind of what's leaning into it a little bit, is that they're seeing so much money already put on the Lions that they can just kind of put this out there
And
as the
Lions
Lions
fans are
as
gonna bet.
betting favorites, and, you know, just to spice up. Because if they really truly believed it, then Vegas would be changing the lines on the Lions to make it out of the NFC. Right? Because if you're assuming through inside information that you're getting Lamar Jackson, or that Detroit is getting Lamar Jackson, that would probably change your odds, would it not, to make it out of the conference this year?
Yeah, but I mean, I think you have to wait till that goes through for those odds to change. Mm-hmm. Like you said, maybe Lions fans just like betting on shit and they like the easy money right here.
We'll spice it up.
Yeah,
Spice it up for
here.
him. Yeah.
These guys think Jared Goff's a guy they're gonna definitely love.
Throw a wrench in the plans.
JB, what were you at the Lamar Jackson stuff?
I don't know. I kind of feel the same way like Chris does. Like, I would want Lamar Jackson here, but there's no point in having him here, especially with what you're going to give up and have to pay at that rate as well, too. Was it like $20 million more from what Neil was saying?
Yep.
Yeah, no, there's no point in doing that. As you said, I don't know. Maybe we just do like to bet on things, but I don't see how the Lions are the front runners to land Lamar Jackson.
JB's like, I threw some money on it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, some money.
God, could you imagine how much JB's life would crumble if WWE betting became real?
Oh my God, dude.
Just betting the underdog every single bet.
I put $500 on Roman Reigns to win, and he lost finally.
I would actually do some eat the rich shit if that happened. That would blow my fucking mind if the WWE is allowed to be gambled on.
You can't.
Can't do it.
I will say this though, you could legally gamble on stick and eyes like grappling match. That was a thing, and then we were talking like, yo,
You guys should have thrown that.
we thought about it. And we thought about it. I'm not gonna lie, we had a little powwow in Studio B. And I'm like,
Put like $8,000 on
yeah, 'cause
stick.
I think stick was like plus 110, and I was minus 110, and I was like, you know, I got.
Did you bet on yourself?
Yeah, I did.
Nice.
They let me bet like $50 though.
Still.
Maybe I wasn't allowed to say that out loud, but yeah, I did. I bet on myself.
They're not a sponsor anymore.
Yeah, you're right. Either way, back to Lamar Jackson stuff. You guys know where I stand in terms of like just paying these quarterbacks money.
Yes. It's a lot of fucking money, man.
Guaranteed money especially to a guy who's missed 10 games these past 2 years in Lamar Jackson. But like, if I did want to play devil's advocate, the gentleman who sits in your chair from 11 to 1, he talks about this window the Detroit Lions are in. the window to win a championship. And he wants to dedicate all assets and resources to doing that. Is Lamar Jackson an upgrade over Jared Goff?
Yes.
I think I don't have to go around the room with that one. I think everyone would say Lamar Jackson's an upgrade over Jared Goff.
Yes.
So in the terms of like the window and wanting to get the championship within there, Lamar's gotta like logically it would make the move, right?
Yes, it
Because you
makes.
still keep 6 too.
You have what, the best or second best quarterback in the NFC then?
Oh yes. Because who's number 1 right now?
Jalen Hurts probably.
Yeah, but maybe Lamar. Lamar's better than Jalen, right?
Yes.
But not as of late.
Not as of late. I mean, Lamar won MVP.
Yeah, and Jalen only had the 1 year.
Yeah. I
So
would say,
it'd be debatable between those two.
And you would immediately give Lamar Jackson the 2 best weapons that he's ever played with.
Yeah.
In Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jameson Williams.
Yeah.
And you'd still have that 6 pick.
Ben Johnson, great offensive line. And you just said something about the 6th pick. Like, if I really want to go all in fantasy football shooting for that window, you like Jalen Carter, right?
I do.
Brad Holmes wearing the villain shirt, right?
Yep.
You want to go and get the quarterback that nobody wants to pay, and then draft the guy that nobody wanted to draft, quote unquote. I mean, I guarantee people still want to draft him. They just don't want to look bad.
For sure.
Dog. If I'm the guy that sits there from 11 to 1, that just makes sense.
It's too much money though.
But it's a window. You're trying to
It would be
get the championship.
It would be a Sam Kroenke fuck them picks move.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
similar to the Matthew Stafford move the Rams did.
Yeah.
And guess what? It paid off.
And then you could flip Goff for a first.
You think Goff's going for a first now?
Yeah.
I remember at one point in the season you called me stupid for saying that.
Yeah.
But I guess things changed.
Things change.
He yeah.
You could get a first out of him.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know either. Well,
At least a second.
but damn, that's fucking great there too, though.
Yeah.
I'm just playing again. I'm playing the devil's advocate.
Devil's advocate. Yeah. Neither of us think it's going to happen. Neither of us really want it to happen.
But like that just makes sense, doesn't it? Like
It does. It puts you in. It furthers your chances of winning a Super Bowl.
Backload the contract.
Immediately.
Yes. Like that's a true like fuck them picks.
Yeah. I think
Jalen
you'd
Carter.
front load the contract
Front load the contract? Why?
because
'Cause
you
you have
still
all-
have all the
re-sign
rookie
Amon-Ra and
deals.
those guys. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, man. Are we
Probably would.
are we talking ourselves into this?
I'm not.
Yeah.
I mean, are you? We got a caller?
Yeah, we
we
got to
did-
call her, but we got to go to break too, so I don't know if you want to do that.
Yeah, we
let's
gotta
go to
to
break
break.
and then we'll grab the caller.
We'll grab the caller after that, but let me tell you guys about Lady Jane's, because you can come into Lady Jane's for an award-winning haircut experience and register for a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win a down payment on your dream home up to $200,000. Lady Jane's open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime, no appointment necessary, because at Lady Jane's, it's wicked awesome.
Saturdays at 1 p.m. Make sure you're watching WoodwardSports.com for our new show, Chompin' Puck.
He shoots, he scores!
With 4-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty and Michael Gentry, Chompin' Puck is taking the Detroit hockey community and giving them a voice. Pros to Joes. You'll get the best Detroit hockey coverage around. Chompin' Puck. Saturdays 1 p.m. on WoodwardSports.com.
The sports marketing agency would not be who we are without great community partners like Higuera Health and Carol Zaniga.
It's an awesome opportunity to partner with your organization. Higuera Health is a comprehensive behavioral health organization. We serve children through older adults with mental health, substance use, and developmental disabilities across Western Wayne counties, and really excited to now be in downriver communities as well. Give us a call at 734-458-4601.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin Mo Rex.
What up, though?
Young Chris in the TD booth, JB Smooths and 1s and 2s, and we're, I guess, having a thought exercise about Lamar Jackson to the Detroit Lions, just because the Detroit Lions have been the only exercise we get, boy. The Detroit Lions are the favorite to land Lamar Jackson for some fucking reason.
It doesn't
blows
make
my
sense.
mind.
Yeah, I don't know.
It doesn't make sense. The WE's gambling about the whatever. We have a caller. Who we got on the line, JB?
Yeah, we got Dom here for you guys. So here's Dom.
What up, though, Dom?
Dom, how you
Hey. Hey, what up, though, boys?
What's going on,
Shout out JB, shout out Chris. It's been a while since I called, but hey, I was listening to you guys talking about this whole Lamar thing, and yesterday you guys were talking about that fear boner, and that's what I'm getting right now, for real, because I'm like, I kind of like it. Like how you guys are talking. It's like, man, just imagine Lamar behind this offensive line where he gets to actually drop back, take a second, have all day. Somebody attacks, or like one of the defensive linemen come in that they're fast. But hey, Lamar, he's probably way faster, extends the play for just a little bit more. Somebody like Jamo has his speed, breaks away from his guy, and he has an easy dump-off little pass, and then he's gone. So it's like, it's hard not to get excited about that, but I'm with you guys. It's that would be classic Detroit Lions, just kind of blowing their load on like one thing, but it's hard. It goes back to that question: would you want that Super Bowl? Would you take a Super Bowl 1 year just to have it, or never have it? You know, like so. Lamar is kind of like that question that it's hard to answer, but I'm with you guys. I'd rather not spend that money and keep building towards a future to where we can actually enjoy the Lions for a long time instead of just like the next 2 years.
Yeah.
Dom,
I don't know how you guys feel about that.
I
a good ass
appreciate
call,
the
man.
Dom.
Appreciate
It's a
calling
great call. It's a good point. I personally would give my left testicle to win a Super Bowl. I would do anything for the Detroit Lions to win a Super Bowl. If it meant they're going 0-17 for the next 2 seasons, I'm doing it. And if you win a Super Bowl, you're immortalized.
And Lamar Jackson, does that not give you a better chance at doing that?
Yes, it does.
And then you have like the other stuff we factored in. You keep number 6. Jared Goff then becomes a trade asset, so then maybe you get another first-round pick. That we're unsettled on if Jared Goff is worth a first-round pick. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't. Who knows? But still, you're getting assets back, right? Like you're only giving up 2 first-round picks for, if I'm not mistaken, the only unanimous MVP in NFL history.
Yeah.
What's up, Dom? What were you say?
Oh, sorry. I was gonna say I was listening to Big D earlier too, and Neil's my guy, but he mentioned like you'd have to then trade Hutchinson and you'd have to trade Panay, but like
what?
But then you have to be able to be settled to get rid of those guys or something like that, because I'm assuming that he's thinking the long haul. Like if you have Lamar for X amount of years, then you have to be able to get rid of those guys and whenever that day comes. But you have these guys on rookie contracts, so like that kind of negates that kind of, you know, what he was talking about.
Yeah, I appreciate you calling in, Dom. Great call.
Yeah,
you have a good day, man.
I agree.
Thanks, guys.
It makes zero sense. You'd have to get rid of.
No, what Neil was saying was the 2 first-round draft picks. That you go off of history of what Brad Holmes has done with his first-round draft picks. They've been Penei Sewell and Aiden Hutchinson.
They've also been top 10 picks.
Yeah.
Which, moving forward with the Detroit Lions organization, no one's expecting those to be top 10
More
picks.
than likely, they won't be.
Right. Okay, that makes a little bit more sense. Yeah. Again, if you're making the window argument, as Dom said on BD that Neil likes to make, that gives you a better odds. Now I see the Gobblers are back, the Gawk 16s, because we put a Woodward Sports chat poll up and we asked if Lamar Jackson's an upgrade over Jared Goff. And it is a thin victory for Lamar as of now. Only 52% of listeners think that Lamar Jackson's an upgrade over Jared Goff, a guy who won the MVP of the league.
JB, who do we got on the line now?
All right, I'm gonna send you guys Abe.
Abe?
Yep, Abe. Here you
Abe,
go.
what's going on?
What up, though, Abe?
Yo, what's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Hey, bro, you're crazy if you think Jared Goff can even tie Lamar Jackson's shoes.
These people are
bro,
nuts.
let's be real. Right. Like, Lamar Jackson was an MVP only a couple years ago. Like, Jared Goff had a real nice year. Like, that's cool. That's cute. He still didn't get you to the playoffs. Like, everyone's talking like this dude's a god. You still didn't even make the playoffs with him. Like, Lamar Jackson's team went to the playoffs, and he missed games. Realize what he did to that organization. And you're giving up nothing for him. You got 2 1s this year. You're going to give up yours, not even the Rams pick. You'd have to give up yours. That's 18. Plus your 1 next year. So you're giving up 1 first-round pick for Lamar Jackson. And the money doesn't matter. The money's not real. Salary cap's not real. You put the money in a way that it's front-loaded, that it's signing bonuses. and then it doesn't even go against the cap. Like Aaron Rodgers signed a $150 million contract last year. He's got $15 million against the cap. It's not real. The numbers aren't real. You can sign Lamar 5 years, $250 guaranteed, and have yourself a superstar quarterback. The only negative about Lamar is the injuries. So all you do, you get a backup quarterback that plays a similar style. So you don't have to completely change and revamp the offense if he does go down for a couple games.
Tyler
But
Huntley.
to think, right, exactly.
Pro
Bowler, Tyler Huntley.
Yeah.
Yep.
Tyler Huntley.
To think like Lamar Jackson won't take your and you know I'm not even a Lions fan. I'm looking at this from a different perspective than you guys. I don't have the Honolulu blue glasses on. To say that Jared Goff is going to take the team to the same level that a Lamar Jackson could is just preposterous, as the great Stephen A. would say.
Yeah.
It's tomfoolery. I don't even know what that means.
You're just making shit up.
All right, Abe. All right. Let's put on those green glasses on, those green goggles.
All right, hit it, baby. Aaron Rodgers is our guy.
Well, but if he's not, Lamar's there.
If he's, I want him. I'd love for Lamar. But more because our quarterback ineptitude is like historically ridiculous. Where it's just so bad. But again, when it comes down to the price of it, it's well worth it. Now, I would much rather Aaron Rodgers over Lamar Jackson because the health history, the ability. Like, here's the thing with Lamar Jackson. If you're down 10 points with 3 minutes to go, do you have faith in your quarterback that he's going to score you enough to win that game? And I don't know if Lamar's that guy. But if you're up, he's deadly. Aaron Rodgers is a different situation. But yes, if the Rodgers deal with the Jets falls through, Lamar Jackson is the clear number one guy I want. No questions asked.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, like as a Detroit Lions fan, like granted, I'm upon the leg of Justin Tucker, who is the GOAT. I know you said Janikowski's yours, Spinny.
Mm-hmm.
But like Lamar, put him in that situation.
Yeah,
running the football. Like you could put up the dime coverage or dollar whatever the hell you want to call it. I can't think of it. Quarters. Stop the pass. Lamar can still break you for 60.
Yeah.
You know, and like to Abe's point, you're down 60. I mean, that's the caliber of quarterback you want. Now, I have my 12% rule, but as Abe said, and as we've seen on these deals, you backload them. I think in this scenario, I agree with you. I think you front load this one because you at one point you do have to re-sign these guys you have in rookie deals now. But
and don't forget the salary cap's going to change also. Like that number is going to continuously go up.
Yeah.
So if you're and think about it this way, right? You give Lamar 45 now, it doesn't mean as much in 5 years from now. But with what we just saw with Daniel Jones, who's a bum, and Geno Smith, who's had one good year in his career, get $35, $40 million each.
Yeah.
Golf's going to be, at the low end, $35 a year. So you're telling me you wouldn't rather pay Lamar Jackson $10 million more per year? That's not worth it.
What is happening right now? Yeah. You keep pick six. Jared Goff becomes a trade asset. Like, you still build your team with rookie deals and Jalen Carter. Abe, I appreciate you calling in, brother. We got some other people on the line.
I love you, fellas.
I love you too, man.
You too, man.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah. When you think about it, it makes a lot of sense. It really does. But, again, that's a lot of money to give up, man. On top of the 2 first-round draft picks.
But it's only, what, like you said, 10 more than what we're paying Goff right now?
20. If he wants 50. He probably wants 50.
What up, Chris?
Just the question that is the big question to me is just his injury, like, and his availability. Like, how concerning is that? Because there is no doubt that he is clearly a upgrade on talent, that he is the guy that can get you to the window that you want for a championship. But the availability, like how much concern is that for you guys? Is that a genuine concern or not really?
It is a concern, and it's obviously a concern more with running quarterbacks, mobile quarterbacks, for them to get injured because they put their body on the line more than a regular quarterback would. But still, sometimes that's the price you got to pay, man. Like, you got to take the good with the bad.
Do another caller?
Yeah, we can squeeze one in.
Oh, yeah, we got a couple more. So I will send you You want one now or later?
What do you guys? Do you think
We'll
you take a
squeeze
break?
one in. Yeah,
all
we'll
right,
squeeze one in.
squeeze one in.
All right, here's Jared Goff calling back.
Oh, Jared Goff.
Jesus.
What up, Jared?
Hey, what's going on, fellas? I called yesterday. How you doing?
Good.
Good, man. How are you?
Not too bad. Got out of work, couple Diet Millers deep. You know how it goes.
So how you feeling about this Lamar situation?
I couldn't disagree more with the last caller. I honestly feel like Jared Goff was the top 3 quarterback in the NFC last year. We're paying him $20 million less than $50 million, and I like Lamar. He's a better talent than Goff, without doubt. But the system we run, with the lines we run, you get a run game going, Goff can easily fill that quarterback position. I don't see the point in going out and spending all this money on Lamar when you know what you got, and it's obviously worth it.
But you're already spending all this money on Jared Goff. Like Lamar's salary for this year is based off the top 5 quarterback salaries of last year.
Well, you'd have to sign him.
Huh?
You'd have to sign him.
If he signs his franchise tag, yeah. But nonetheless, the franchise tag is based off the 5 top salaries at the position, which includes Jared Goff. So you're already paying a shit ton of money to a quarterback. That's one piece of this that I think Lions fans continue to miss over and over again. That's why I brought up the 12% rule originally. But like, it really was Goff making like 31 right now, or 32. And again, it's if they backload it, then you have discounts those first couple of years. They front load it, then you just re-sign those guys, your rookies later on. But position players, though, I mean, I feel like a lot of GMs almost feel like they can replace those. Although we've seen time and time again they kind of can't.
Yeah.
But I think, like you said, though, Jared, though, if Lamar, you view Lamar as a upgrade over Jared Goff, and then you also factor in that the Lions are like the 5th best odds to win the NFC this year. Like that's 2 and 2 together. You're winning playoff games. You bring Lamar Jackson here in Detroit. You steal the number 6 pick, and then whatever you get back. Can I ask you this? Actually, Jared, what do you think Jared Goff's trade value is if this scenario were to go down?
If it was to go down, I don't know if you're going to get a first-round pick. Oh, I
breaking up.
Yeah.
I think Jared just passed out. I appreciate you calling in, though.
I appreciate you calling in, Jared.
I did catch in. It sounds like he doesn't take a first-round pick.
If you can't get a first-round pick out of him, then he's probably not an upgrade over Lamar Jackson.
I agree. This poll is fucking insane. 54% of you guys think Jared Goff is better. All right.
It's ridiculous. But let me tell you guys about Custom Health Centers, because Custom Health Centers can help you lose some weight if you really need to. They helped our very own Ryan Ermanni drop upwards of 20 pounds, and you can do the same. All you have to do is call them at 844-789-8446. That's 844-789-8446. Call Custom Health Centers today and let them help you lose some weight.
We are the network for Detroit by Detroiters. Welcome to the Woodward Sports Network.
You don't have to go to the beach, man. You don't have to get your butt crack full of sand. You just need a little chili peppers, man, to get that glowing beach chili peppers tan. Woo!
With 26 locations in the Metro Detroit area and more coming, Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Join the Pepper Club for the best deals on unlimited tanning. Head to chilipepperstanning.com.
You just need a little chili peppers, man.
Since the dawn of moving people, Chevrolet has led the way. The world of transportation is changing. At Feldman Chevrolet, we are leading the charge forward. With every electric vehicle, every mile traveled, one Feldman at a time. The company that puts more Chevys on Michigan roads is now the #1 name for Chevy electric vehicles.
Woodward Avenue, the first paved road in America. Woodward Sports, the first sports network born in Detroit and made for Detroit.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spinmo
Get
Rex.
this fucking poll off my screen.
Yeah, this is we'll get that ended, Chris, if you can. John
you.
Parker in the Woodward Sports chat says Lamar's a better talent than Jared Goff, and there's no debate. But Goff is a better quarterback for the Lions system. There's a difference, which is true. But you got to assume that the system would change.
Yeah, bro.
This scenario would inherit Lamar Jackson.
Like, what are you like? This is the only offensive system that Ben Johnson can think of. if he gets a new dynamic quarterback who's a threat to run the ball, they're not going to change anything. They're just going to run the same vanilla Jared Goff offense. Like, stop it. That's not how that works. They change the system and build it around Lamar Jackson like they built it around Jared Goff.
I agree. We have a couple more callers. I want to get to them because I know they've been waiting. I appreciate people calling into the show. Who we got, JB?
All right, I'll send you guys Chris.
What up, though, Chris?
That's me.
Yo, you can hear me?
Yeah,
yes, sir. What up, though, man?
All right, look, I was just like doing some quick thinking about this whole Lamar Jackson thing. And there's no doubt that Lamar Jackson is an upgrade over Goff. But I was thinking, like, is Lamar Jackson as big of an upgrade over Goff? Like, does Lamar Jackson make us more of a Super Bowl contender than signing a Tremaine Edmonds and whoever we get at 18, or bringing in a Jalen Ramsey and signing whoever we get at 18? Because if we pay him $20 million more, doesn't that essentially just wipe out our free agency this year?
No, it does.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah, but again, when you look at these contracts, like I know as fans initially, you look at the deal. You say, okay, $105 million deal, 4 years, or however many, $40 million, whatever. I don't know if that math's correct. I just shot it out of my mouth. But in actual reality, like, the contracts are backloaded so that, like, teams can avoid paying these people. The only issue with Lamar's, where he probably would be a straight whatever X amount of dollars per year, or however you want to do it, is like every single one of his dollars are guaranteed. That's how he wants this contract, and that's, I think, the reason why the Ravens are letting him go on this non-exclusive franchise tag, so that if it's, hey, if someone's willing to pay you that, fine, go. But if not, like.
And, like, if you get a Lamar Jackson, I think the chances are you get a Levante David or a Bobby Wagner on a veteran minimum contract.
That's a fucking great point, too.
Vastly increases.
That is a good point.
Because they're like, all right, the Lions are trying to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's what it means. If you go out, you make the moves, you sign Lamar Jackson, the rest of the league will see it as, all right, the Lions are trying to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a go now move.
Yeah.
Most definitely. Like,
oh, man.
Yeah, I guess. Fuck.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, hey, we talked about fear boners yesterday. Like, today is a fear boner conversation because I can literally see both sides. I appreciate you calling in, man. Thank you, Chris.
For sure, man. Y'all be smooth.
Yeah,
thanks, brother.
Appreciate the call.
Who else we got, JB?
All right, I'm gonna send you guys Sam right now.
All right, Sam the man. How you feeling?
Sam,
what's going on, guys?
What up, though, Sam?
Hey, I love the show. Been watching you guys for a while now, and it's the first time calling in. But yeah, I really love what you guys are doing.
Appreciate
Thanks,
it,
man. That means a lot.
Thanks for calling in.
Hell yeah.
So about this Lamar situation, I don't like it whatsoever. For a couple of reasons. For the extra $20 million, that's gonna hurt us. And another thing is, this guy has thrown over 3,000 yards just one time in his career, while Jared Goff gave us, not us, but in the NFL, has over 3 seasons of throwing for over 4,000 yards. I think he's better for our system right now, even though Ben Johnson could do his thing and work his magic, but it's just, I think we'll be hurting ourselves more by going after Lamar and losing 2 draft picks. I think our chances of getting to a Super Bowl is a lot less. Jared Goff proved that he could get there. Just like a couple of years ago, everybody's saying Matt Stafford can't get to the Super Bowl. He's not going to win nothing, but he did. I see Lamar more as eye candy, kind of like the Allen Iverson, Chauncey Billups situation. Everyone thought Allen Iverson is better. He is better. He's more skilled than Chauncey was, but he's not going to get you there. I don't think Lamar's going to get you there. If you do sign Lamar, if you do get him, you also have to get a backup that's probably like a $10 million backup, because you can't really trust his legs to be there for 16 games. So the Lamar situation is a no-go. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I appreciate you calling in, Sam.
Appreciate you calling in, man.
Appreciate you listening, man. The one thing I'd say, because I heard that argument a couple times too. The 3,000 yards, like, you gotta come on. He runs the football too. That's part of it. And you look at Daniel Jones, who won the playoff game this season. He did, like, his numbers aren't like impressive, like, really at all. It's like more about game management, I feel like. But I could be wrong. How many more callers we got, JB?
We got 2 more.
Let's run through them, and we'll jump into the Jameson Williams stuff, because this is ties into Lamar Jackson stuff as well.
For sure.
All right, guys, it's your favorite buddy. Here's Scott.
All right, what's going on, Scott? How you feeling, man?
Not too bad, guys. How you doing today?
Pretty good.
Yeah, well, Lamar Jackson, it definitely is enticing. I love the sound of it. But to be fair, the whole Aaron Rodgers Green Bay already came out and said to everybody they weren't trading them to the NFC team. So, I mean, if we had to pick, I would rather have Lamar Jackson. You know, just for the simple fact that, you know, we could actually probably get him, unlike Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're definitely not getting
Scott,
Aaron Rodgers.
appreciate you calling in, man.
Hey, and one more thing. Just wanted to say, you guys can throw bets down on WWE with DraftKings.
Wow. That is sketchy.
You can.
That is sketchy.
They actually have a bet now. How many suplexes is Roman Reigns going to hit at WrestleMania against Cody Rhodes? How many spears is he going to hit?
All right, Scott, I don't need all that. This ain't no WWE
It's
shit.
sketchy.
Scott, I love you, man. Thank you for calling in, brother.
Appreciate you calling in, man.
Have a good one, guys.
Doughboy Steve in the Woodward Sports Chat says golf did not hinder us, defense hindered us. If you look at every single win the Detroit Lions had this season, the Detroit Lions defense had a turnover.
Defense showed up.
There's been games where Jared Goff literally didn't throw a single fucking touchdown.
Yeah.
The defense helped you win a game. Love you though, Steve. Who else we got?
All right, here's Lucas for you guys.
Lucas. Lucas. Lucas, I
You guys hear me?
yeah. I heard you want Lamar.
Oh yeah. Riddle me this. Riddle me this, you guys ready? So the Lions are in quote unquote win now mode with Jared Goff. Yes? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Correct.
So what are we doing when in the first time in Detroit football history we have the opportunity to trade for a former MVP and he actually wants to come here? Never. And we're not going to sit up here and act like Lamar Jackson is not as good. Like Lamar Jackson is a different level than Jared Goff. We can all agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're telling me if we're in win now mode and we have a quarterback who is a completely different level that will bring free agent appeal by itself, guys will take salary cap off to come play with Lamar. We still can keep a first-round pick, and we're instant Super Bowl contenders tomorrow. What are we doing here? What are we doing? I don't want to hear about you can backload the salary cap so in 3 years, you know what, yeah, we might be fucked. But for the first time in Detroit Lions history, one, we're clearly going to win the NFC North with Goff or with Lamar. It's an absolute lock if it's with Lamar. So we're going to have a high seed in the NFC playoffs. So that's home field advantage for Lamar Jackson in a dome with Jamison Williams, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and that offensive line to keep him healthy, and we're still going to build the defense. This is a no-brainer to me. Fuck the picks. We've seen that work time and time again. We have Brad Holmes as our GM still. I don't know why we wouldn't do it.
Lucas,
You're gonna tell me we'd be happier waiting for Anthony Richardson to develop when we can get a ring with Lamar Jackson in that time frame.
All right, Lucas, let me ask you this, though, because I initially was like anti-Lamar Jackson to Detroit because I'm big on the money. I'm a big numbers guy when it comes to
yeah, and understandably so.
So, by the numbers. Only 12 games played by Lamar Jackson both this year and last year, missing games.
Yes.
The Baltimore Ravens still, stumbled into the playoffs in those seasons, but actually not last year, but the year before that.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Is that a concern for you? And how about this? I throw this in there too because I've seen this in Woodward Sports Chat, and this is something that bothers me a little bit too. It bothered me because I was rooting for Lamar actually this season, but he didn't show up for the playoff game, and I can't speak to what shape he was in, but it felt like he should have been healthy by that time, and him not showing up for his team in the playoffs. Like, do you question his heart and also his ability to stay healthy?
I understand the injury concern, but I think Detroit is one of those spots. He is going to have one of the best offensive lines in the NFL to protect him. And the thing that people aren't thinking about, besides how good Amon-Ra St. Brown and Jamison Williams are, Lamar Jackson was constantly having to make plays in Baltimore because he didn't have any weapons. Now he has the opportunity for people to make plays for him, which is going to lead to him running less, him taking less hits. And he's, like I said, he's playing in the NFC North. where I'm telling you they're going to be winning games, so he's not going to be having to run and stick in the pocket and make those throws as much. The NFC is weaker than it ever has been. And if there's anything that you don't doubt about Lamar Jackson, because he's proven, me especially, I doubted him when he first came out, that dude has more heart than anybody. Like, if Lamar Jackson wants to do something, he's going to do it, and you saw that his MVP season. And people are like, oh, I saw Aaron Rodgers win an MVP and be bad. Lamar can do the same thing. Lamar Jackson and Aaron Rodgers are completely two different play styles and two different people. You don't judge that Lamar Jackson's not going to show up to work and give his A game every day. You question that with Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah. I appreciate the call, Lucas.
Appreciate you, Lucas.
Go back to your job, you loser. No.
That phone's in Ohio.
You guys. Love you guys.
Love you, brother.
Love you too, brother. But, you know, he makes a good point, man. I still wouldn't do it personally just because of the money.
Yeah, not a big fan.
A lot of money.
It's guaranteed bread.
It's going to be guaranteed.
Yeah.
Because of the Browns. Because of Lucas and his Ohioans.
Yeah. But to be fair, like, that's the only way they're going to get Deshaun to go to Ohio.
Yes.
And to guarantee every last dollar of that contract. It's listen, if you're looking at the Detroit Lions in terms of like win now mode, there's a small window. Like, I think you go with Lucas's argument. But if you're looking at, like, I think the way we have is we want to build a sustained future.
Mm-hmm.
We want to draft it. We'd rather risk on Anthony Richardson on a rookie deal. Then I think you're out on the low.
And either way, you got to make some additions to the defense. You need to improve the defense for sure. And if you want to improve your defense, all you got to do is call coach. Guard them. All you got to do is call Guardian Alarm. Guardian Alarm. Guardian Alarm offers you customized solutions from real experts. Their professional technicians take the time to recommend security and automation solutions specific to your needs, and their 24/7 professional monitoring. You can call them anytime, day or night, and know a Guardian Alarm team member will stay on the phone as long as needed. And of course, they have technology backed by people. Your safety and security deserves technology that's been proven to work and people who have been proven to care. So call them today at 1-800
out.
That's 1-800
Stay out
right now, and let them know Woodward Sports sent you.
The only sports network in Detroit that starts with a W. You know, because we win. Woodward Sports, Detroit's winning sports network.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1, what's your why? More epic energy, better sleep, blow off steam? Step 2, join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving in our clean and spacious clubs. Step 3, bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month.
Join today at any of the 50-plus Detroit area locations.
It's a great day to get some Centron in your life. Okay. There it is. Centron, here we go. Gotta grab the cranberry. Oh wait, it's 2 for $4. Gotta double up with the classic as well. Centron World, baby. Centron, available at select Kroger's, and if you wanna know how, go to @CentronWorld.com. You get dope like me. You know what? Why wait? Great taste, guaranteed.
Get a shot up. This is for the win. All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights Live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin More Racks.
What up, though?
Young Chris is the TD Booth, JB Smooths, and 1s to 2s. And I guess, again, a little bit of a thought exercise. If you guys are just joining, the reason why that conversation came up is because Detroit Lions were listed as the favorite to land Lamar Jackson. Mm-hmm. Wild to me. Very, very wild to me. The only team with like a sustaining quarterback amongst the top 5. Crazy. I personally, Spinny and I, and again, if you're just joining, for the people trying to hop in the chat and be like, of course these idiots would like Lamar Jackson, blah, blah, blah. We don't.
Yeah.
We don't. But if I were to be an adult and put my shoe on the other foot, like, I could see the logic from the other side. Mm-hmm. Especially if you're viewing this team as a win-now mode, which I don't. I don't believe Brad Holmes does either. I think you've heard him point-blank period last month say, I don't think we're a piece away. I think they feel like they got a lot more to build on. For Christ's sakes, we got a topic on the show today. This is the second youngest defense or team in the league.
Yep.
Like,
No players over 30.
Nobody. Either way, speaking of young players, and Lamar Jackson, Jameson Williams.
He's getting feisty with it.
I know 53% of y'all don't think Lamar's an upgrade over Jared Goff, but it's kind of clear Jameson Williams does at this point, no? This tweet was fired out last night. And if you head over to Jameson Williams likes, which I believe he unliked at this point, but
No, he did not.
He didn't.
I checked it before the show. He did
Savage.
not. Yeah.
He knows what it's like to put his nuts on the table.
Yeah, just for the feel of it.
Dog, that's mad disrespectful. and I have faith that Jameis is going to be something like special, like within this league. But you're not yet to be doing this. Can you read that tweet?
Yeah, it says the Lions would be giving up 18 and a late first-round pick next year to acquire Lamar Jackson. They have the cap flexibility to give him a $5-250 mostly guaranteed contract with a high year-one cap hit, so the Ravens can't match. Go make Lamar the best quarterback in the NFC. Liked by Jameson Williams.
That's fucking
And we
crazy,
know
bro.
that Jameson Williams liked tweets earlier in the year,
About
at the
him
end
getting
of
the
the
ball.
season, about him not getting the ball enough. And, we know the stereotype of wide receivers.
Diva.
Divas.
I'm a diva.
Having the
I'm
diva
a
attitude.
diva.
I don't care if he's a diva. The man makes plays. The man is going to continue to make plays. He's going to be great next year. So I don't care. Let him like all the tweets he wants. Let him do what he wants. As long as he goes out there, scores touchdowns, brings that explosiveness, brings that big play ability that he has, that he brings to this offense. If he's got that, if he's out there on the field making plays, scoring touchdowns, I don't care if he's liking tweets. He liked a tweet saying, go get Lamar Jackson. Yeah, it's kind of fucked up. Not going to lie. It's a little messed up. But I don't care.
Yeah, our guy Evan, and Evan, you're my guy, and I asked you to call in, just not to argue. I'm just trying to understand where you're coming from, because he said this is what Detroit Dabber says. He says, did you see the other like he had from a guy saying he needs a personal account because everyone takes stuff out of context when he likes stuff? What other context is there?
There is no other.
That is literally a tweet about bringing Lamar Jackson to Detroit, the quarterback to Detroit Lions.
There's absolutely no context.
Like, what other context could be taken from that one?
None.
Mad disrespectful.
I don't know if it's mad disrespectful.
That's mad disrespectful. Dog, you got a guy
I
like
think he's just being realistic, bro.
But you're not publicly like that.
Never seen a Pro Bowler disrespected like this.
I've never seen.
That is blasphemous.
And I don't know. Is Jamo just not like Goff? He liked to tweet about him getting more targets.
Yes.
Then this one about bringing Lamar Jackson to Detroit. It's not like, the team should pay Lamar or something like that, where it's like, I'm just rooting for Lamar.
It was bring him to Detroit.
Bring Lamar to Detroit and make him the best quarterback in the NFC.
Yeah.
Does he not like Goff, or he just wanted to upgrade over Goff? Like what?
I don't think he doesn't not like Goff. I don't think that's what it means, but
just an upgrade over Goff.
We've been talking about it. People have been saying if you get Lamar Jackson, it makes you more of a Super Bowl contender. I think the players know that as well. I think people in the organization know that. So, obviously he shares those beliefs.
Chris, what were you about to say?
My only question is, who screenshotted the tweet?
I screenshotted it.
You screenshotted the tweet?
Yeah.
So, all right, man. I got to ask. What does Jamo got to do to get that follow, cuz? What does Jamo got to do to get that follow?
He got to follow me.
He got to get them touchdowns? What's he got to do, Eazy?
He got to follow me. Hey.
Damn.
Hey, I got that 999. Man, it looks pretty.
It does look pretty.
So I'm trying to keep it that
So
way.
I'll follow somebody else.
I follow you.
Priorities.
I follow people I know. Like, ain't no reason to be following Jamo. I just,
Yeah,
but
chill, bro. Wait,
no,
that's mad
way.
disrespectful.
Not a disrespectful way.
bad
If he
disrespectful.
follows me, I'll follow him back. I got you, Jamo. Just, why isn't he following me, Chris?
Go follow Jamo, make him the most followed receiver in that NFC.
Yeah. Bring Jamo to Easy's Twitter followers.
This is crazy though, because this just stems into so many other conversations. Like number one, why isn't Jamo following me? Number two, Twitter fingers, like you said early in the season. Is he a diva?
Yeah, probably. But like I said, I don't give a fuck if he's got don't care. If this man's like don't care, still don't care. I don't care if
Oh, you
he's
thought I was
liking
feeling you?
tweets. Oh, you thought I was feeling you?
Oh, you thought I was feeling you?
feeling that tweet? Bow. Bring Lamar
What?
Jackson to Detroit. Like, bow. Send it off shots. Bow. I don't give a shit if he's liking tweets. If you're going out there, you're playing, you're doing what you need to do, you're getting better, you come in next season, you have the year we expect you're going to have, you use that big playability, you score touchdowns, you can go like any tweet you want, Jamo. I don't give a shit.
Yeah. I gotta be honest with you, I don't give a shit about him being a little bit of a diva either. I mean,
me either.
You look at the great cornerbacks in this league, the great receivers in the league, a lot of those guys, those particular positions, talk that shit.
You got to. You got to.
But for me,
especially cornerback.
JB, where you at with this one?
You know, I think this is just rookie kind of growing pains. Like, he's just trying to get used to the NFL and how social media plays a big part in the hometown team that he plays for. So it's kind of like, yeah, I can see if it was just a mistake, but I think it's just him just being him at the same time. Like,
also, sorry to cut you off, JB.
No, go ahead.
My
fuck, dude.
That radio station that I was listening to on the way in made a good point about it. This wouldn't mean anything if it wasn't the quarterback position. Nobody would be talking about this at all if it wasn't the quarterback position.
Yeah, I mean,
you had Jerry Jacobs making posts about Jalen Ramsey. You don't think that makes Jeff Okuda mad?
Well,
you got people liking tweets about Jalen Ramsey. He's going to take the spot out of one of your teammates. You don't think that makes them upset? Meh. You want to get a better player and put him in over me? Meh. It would be nothing if this wasn't the quarterback position. Absolutely nothing.
There's a little bit difference though. Like there's multiple cornerbacks on the field at one time.
Still taking a spot of one of your teammates.
Versus one cornerback. And like, let's be real. The only starting caliber cornerbacks on the Detroit Lions defense, one, Ermanni Warrior is leaving for agency. Will Harris more likely leaving for agency. It's just Jerry Jacobs and Jeff Okuda. So I don't like, that's not the same thing in my book. But the quarterback position is just one that's able to hit the field at a time.
Let him like tweets. I don't care.
I don't care.
Don't care. As long as he's out there performing, I don't give a shit what he does liking tweets. He can go like a porn tweet. Cool, man. Just keep that mind clarity, before the game.
Yeah.
Post nut clarity before the game.
I mean, why can't it just be a tweet? Why can't he just be showing his respect? So, like, hey, I like this. So, like, this would be cool if it did happen, but then again, if it doesn't, hey, I'm still cool with golf over here. Like, huh?
Yeah.
Because you have a working relationship with Jared Goff.
Yeah.
Who says the relationship can't get better, if it does happen?
How's it going to get better?
I mean, he can hit those
just
bombs
liked the tweet
to him.
about him
Like,
being
He doesn't have
replaced.
to stop to sit here and catch this pass from Goff. Like, he can just hit it in the end zone.
Well, what if Jared Goff's liking tweets? What if Jared Goff's liking tweets about DeAndre Hopkins?
Again, multiple receivers on the field at a time.
Yeah,
it's not the same.
Doesn't matter. Still taking the job from somebody.
Still
taking the job from one of your players. I
same.
want better players in here, so I mean. No. You want better players in here so you can get better as a team. If you think that makes you better as a team, don't care.
I don't care. I think there's so many ways we could take this situation. And shout out, again, fruitful fucking week of topics. Two things I must spit. And one, I think we're jumping to the next session. But one, this is now the third or fourth teammate to disrespect Jared Goff. Like, we saw Michael Brockers, who oddly enough became a Detroit Lion after disrespecting Jared Goff. If I'm not mistaken, I believe Jalen Ramsey, or it was Jalen Ramsey or Aaron Donald had made comments about, it was Aaron Donald, made comments about Stafford's arm talent over Jared Goff. And then now, while on the same team as Jared Goff, this guy, Jameson Williams, disrespects the Pro Bowl quarterback.
Michael Brockers did it.
I know.
They seem pretty cool.
I'm just saying, I'm only bringing this up to bring perspective to the Gobblers out there.
Yeah.
Like, these are people who play on the fucking team with this guy, making these comments, having these opinions. The fucking head coach of the team was like, yeah, I mean, shit, he ain't going to be here for 10 years.
Yeah, Ben Johnson said, yeah, he can make most of the throws that we give to him.
I feel bad for Jared Goff. Again.
I don't.
I do.
I don't at all.
Yeah, I feel bad for him. I guess he's got plenty of money. banging
why
ass
would
fiance.
you feel bad for him? He's got a hot wife. He's a millionaire.
I'm gonna take JB's advice. I'm gonna start liking other girls' tweets and stuff and seeing my girl. I'm just new to this whole thing. I'm just learning
It's
the
not
ropes of this
disrespectful,
relationship.
yeah.
It's not disrespectful.
It was a nice
It's just-
picture.
We're just learning the ropes of this relationship. That's all.
Let me know how that
That's
turns
good.
out, too,
That's
by
good
the way.
advice,
Yeah.
JB. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, breaking
looking
news.
up.
Don't take relationship advice from JB.
Let me tell you guys about Big Boy. Because Seafood Fest is back at Big Boy. Catch it while you can. Some favorites during Lent, like the shrimp Alfredo, shrimp stir fry, and fish sandwich. Go to your local Big Boy today. Don't forget the all-you-can-eat fish fry buffets on Friday nights. Go to Big Boy and satisfy those taste buds.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
When it comes to making your haircut truly an experience, there's no better place than Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. Come to any one of our 26 Metro Detroit locations for an award-winning haircut experience and qualify for a chance to win a down payment for your dream home up to $200,000. Our precision haircut and talented stylists will have you looking good, feeling good, and give you a chance to change your life forever. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk in anytime. It's wicked awesome.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
Chili Peppers Tanning is where you'll find the cleanest salons in the D. Spotless, sanitized rooms with trained and certified tanning professionals. Join the Pepper Club for all the best deals where they beat all competitors by $5.
$5?
$5 easy. And once again, that is not backed up by gold, but it is $5. Trust me. Don't forget to pick up Australian Gold, Designer Skin, Caltan, and Swedish Beauty Lotions.
I won't, Chris.
All great options.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Spencer.
I didn't say thank you.
Well, you're welcome still anyways, because I'm putting you on game right now about Chili Peppers Tanning.
Yeah, dude.
It's got the hottest bulbs, the hottest deals, the darkest tans. You know where to go. ChiliPeppersTanning.com.
You sound mad jealous.
You sound mad jealous.
Like Jared Goff.
Yeah. JB, one more time. What was your excuse for Jamo just now? I'm trying to have this thing make sense in my head.
No, I was just saying, maybe he's just out here just liking tweets just because, he's trying to show his respect. Or you know what? Maybe it's because he liked the graphic of Woodward Sports that he did.
Sure.
It is a cold graphic.
Shout out Roman.
Shout out Roman. That's fair. You know what? That was, you finally made a good point.
Roman makes some fire graphics.
As Chris related, I was trying to think, relate this conversation to your girlfriend. Like, I was just trying to show respect for these titties.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to respect all women. It's
National Women's Day.
So.
It is National Women's
Day. Like, I see a fire ass
so.
pic of some baddies. I'm like,
respect.
Respect.
It's all about respect.
As they say in Brazil.
I want to respect and uplift.
This is Brazil.
This is Brazil. Respect me, bro.
But
I hate the Fast and Furious.
Speaking of this disrespect in the chat, we can disrespect golf all day.
Yes.
But we're not disrespecting his wife.
No.
Yeah.
Somebody in the comment, who was in the
Detroit
comment?
Supremacy. He didn't even follow me back on Twitter.
He said Jared Goff's wife is mid. Get out of here.
That's cap.
That's cap. That's
cap of the day. All right. I want to spin this into an off-the-cuff topic because I feel like Jamison Williams could almost be looked at, if not a diva now, like heading towards that after liking this tweet and liking tweets about him getting the ball. And I'm trying to think back to like when he was drafted, and because I remember like we're told Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes drafting culture.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're only gonna draft guys that fit our culture and what we're doing. Like, is Jamo displaying that culture right now?
No.
So like,
it don't matter.
Don't matter.
Don't care.
So are we allowed to get excited about the possibility of Jalen Carter?
Yes, absolutely, because talent reigns supreme.
Holmes traded up to grab this.
Holmes traded up.
Cultureless piece of.
Whoa.
I'm joking.
Why are you disrespecting?
I stopped that
the guy
pizza.
like
I was gonna start. I was gonna say
Jesus,
great
man.
football player.
Don't follow him on Twitter. You're doing all that.
That's what I'm saying. Mad disrespectful.
You just want me to follow people on Twitter just to be following people on Twitter?
Doughboy Steve, you need to relax. He's at AB 2.0. The guy liked the tweet. He's not showing his dick to people in public
damn.
and running off the field. Like,
That is different for sure.
way different.
You like the one fucking tweet you're calling him AB.
He liked the tweet. AB 2.0. Oh, he's had case.
You know how many times I've seen AB's dick in the past 6 months?
Yeah.
Like, that's far from AB, brother.
More than the 2.0.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo.
Actually, it was like a little blurry lines or whatever, but
Yeah, sure.
nonetheless. It's Yasani's though. For $5 a month. I was like,
Yeah.
What the hell did you just say?
But are we dismissing the culture? Because like even when Jamo was drafted, did he look like?
Don't care.
Did you look at the culture?
He did not. He seemed like
Had the chains on.
Yeah, bro. That's why I don't care. Don't care. He is a playmaker. That is what matters. He is a playmaker. He makes plays. So what if he's not? I'm Jared Goff. That's just me using Jared Goff for an example because he is a very professional guy.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. If you're a baller, and you get drafted and you go ball. That's what
philosophy.
The guy's gonna be a guy. You need a guy. You know he's gonna be a guy. So you gotta get guys like that. Literally, like I don't care. I've said it before. My defenders, I want them to be assholes. You can't be nice and play defense in the NFL.
Coach Prime said the same thing.
Yeah.
I want my defenders coming from single parent homes.
Yeah, bro, hungry.
I want mama to be able to make it to the game.
Facts.
Like, God damn, bro, that's kind of fucked up.
I mean, it is pretty fucked up. The thing he said about the quarterbacks was,
I know, 2-parent home.
Yeah.
Gotta have their father in their life.
Yeah, I was like, damn.
What? No, I'm just kidding. He said, but mayo in their coffee.
Jesus. Jamo's gonna be fine. I don't give a shit if he's liking tweets as long as he's catching touchdowns.
Yeah, but also like, you know what? I'm moving on from Jamo because I respect Jared Goff enough, and I think Jared Goff respects the game and wanting to win the game. To not let this get in the way of his relationship with Jamo.
What? He's not gonna. He liked the tweet, so I'm not gonna throw him the ball. Like that's not gonna happen. And if it does, you're gone. Gone.
Seen Anthony Richardson hit the field a lot sooner than expected.
Yeah, a lot sooner than we thought.
I had asked the culture question because, like, I was thinking about it on the way in, like, damn, they're talking culture. But, you know, alongside, like, and it's only been a year, but Jamo getting drafted, I've never, like, I don't know, I've never seen that exemplified from him. And if you want to talk about some corny shit about him holding a fucking football at training camp, because I know he did it all camp.
Yeah.
Look
at how hungry he is. He's got a football in his hand.
He's holding the football.
Relax. Jesus.
So Jalen Carter at 6.
Jalen Carter at 6 sounds good to me.
Fits our culture. To be fair, the culture they do say is like, oh, they gotta love football. Not they gotta fucking walk grandmas across the street.
Yeah.
Paint their toenails after.
Give out jackets to homeless people.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
He's gotta love football. And AC/DC.
And AC/DC. Metallica.
Yeah, Metallica. We should go to that concert.
Dude, I'm down.
Give me your passes just so we bump it. Oh, what?
Wow.
Coach Dan Campbell.
We could do a Finding Dan Campbell segment at the concert.
That would be so fun.
And
like
I guarantee there's a lot of motherfuckers that look like Dan Campbell that are going to be at that Metallica concert.
Very true.
so
that would make even fire.
Just like walk up to big ass buff white dudes and be like, Dan, oh shit. Never mind. Just turn around. But that shit's expensive, bro. I can't afford that.
You looked at it?
Yeah, those tickets are expensive. Man.
How much?
A couple rackskis.
We might be able to get media passes.
Yeah, if we can do that, we can do that. But
yeah,
definitely not buying the tickets. Can't even buy lunch.
You could buy lunch. No mas?
No mas.
Damn, dude. You can suckle from my tit.
Well, at least I got the black card for free.
The what?
The black card.
What's that?
Allows me to say things.
Oh.
Planet Fitness, man.
Oh. I was like, what? It allows me to say things. Yo, you wild.
You gave it to me. You and JB.
Chris, where you at with the culture stuff before Spenny gets us canceled?
Yeah. I mean, I'm not worried about him at all. I think a lot of this, honestly, with Jalen Carter is going to come down to, again, what he brings to the table on the football field. And that's what I think Brad Holmes and this regime is looking at, is how dedicated you are to the craft. You know, obviously your outside, your personal life can become a factor in this equation. But I think when they say they're looking for culture, they're looking at within the lines. I really do believe that. You have examples like Jamal Williams of guys that are outside the lines, great locker room players. Jared Goff, even to give the Golf Gobblers some credit. Like, Detroit has those people in place already. And so Jalen Carter, I think he can fit in fine. And again, the talent, the need, everything, like, it just screams, why wouldn't you do it at 6? I don't see the argument as to why you wouldn't.
Has Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell been capping with this culture stuff?
I feel like they are. I feel like that's just to, like, once Martha Ford's, like, completely out of the situation, then they're just going to be like, we don't give a fuck. Guys, eat the rich. Yeah, like, literally, if you're telling me you got a guy who runs a 4.4, all this shit, just a crazy freak athlete, but he doesn't like hanging out with his teammates, and you're going to take him. You're going to draft him. You're not going to pass up on Jalen Carter at 6.
Yeah, it trips me out. I really just like.
You're not going to not sign Tyreek Hill.
Team
Ray Lewis killed a guy.
Yeah.
And he came back, and he's good. Like, that's
legend.
Culture's important when you're, like, building something from the studs.
Mm-hmm.
So I do feel like at the beginning, they needed the culture. But I feel like the culture's established now. Yeah, and people who get here will buy into the culture if you keep winning. So just get some dogs.
Yeah, I think people got to stop pretending to be offended and affected by so many things in the world. Like, as much as I was, I guess I can't say offended, but, like, disgusted and like, Dana White and the whole, like, slapping his wife situation, I'm still tuning into UFC. I unfortunately, because he informs you what the hell's going on, I still tune into his press conferences. Like, you kind of forced to get over it. And the same scenario as you just spoke with, Ray Lewis and with this Jalen Carter stuff, especially, like, these are misdemeanors. These aren't felonies.
Yeah.
These aren't anything that could turn to like, these are just fucking misdemeanors.
Yes.
Like, to sit here and pretend to be upset over this shit is kind of wild to me.
It's pretty wild.
Pretty wild.
Give me Jalen Carter.
Give me him. I don't give a shit about no culture.
Culture's established. Culture is what it is. You got your culture. Give me Jalen Carter. Give me a player.
Give me Jameson Williams.
Yes.
So we're all kind of agreeing to, like, Goff isn't gonna, like, allow this to affect.
No, not a chance. If he does, he's gone.
Yeah.
And also, I do think with the Jamo part, really quickly, I do think a small part of it is just the itch to play football because he had to, sit out most of that time and all of that, and he was just like that tweet that he liked was like his first or second game back, was it not? I believe it was the second game back that he liked the tweet about not getting enough targets.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think the guy is just really excited to play football. And I think that's really all it is. I don't think there's too much to read into that.
Yeah, I agree with you. I don't think the first, like, him liking the tweet about him getting the ball was like anything like out of pocket or out of character.
Yeah.
This. Liking the tweet about replacing Jared Goff. Listen.
It's more, but
you cannot care.
Don't care.
And I'm cool with you not caring because I don't, I'm not a big Jared Goff guy either, but at the end of the day, it's still disrespectful of principle.
Don't care.
I know you don't care, but it's still disrespectful. You can't say it's not disrespectful. Shit's mad disrespectful.
It's not disrespectful.
If you had a girlfriend and you were in that same shit, that shit ain't flying.
If I had a girlfriend and somebody tweeted, hey, let Selma Hayek date Spencer, I'd fucking like the tweet. What?
Exactly.
Bring Selma Hayek into Spencer's bedroom. Like, yeah, like.
Is that not disrespectful to your girlfriend?
No.
Well, how is that not
Because she knows Selma Hayek's hotter than her.
I don't even know who Selma Hayek is.
Selma Hayek? You don't know who Selma Hayek is?
She sounds beautiful. It's a weird
name.
You
guys don't know who Selma Hayek is.
Usually,
she's the mom in Grown Ups. She's been a movie star for years and years.
I've heard the name. I bet you I know if I've seen a picture.
Chris to pick.
Yes.
Yeah, send me a pic.
Send him some pics.
We're not disrespecting women on National Women's Day.
Nah, she's gorgeous, man.
Text your mothers, call your mothers, send the Woodward Heavyweight Show, have them hit the like button. I want to hit 100 likes before this stream ends. When we get back, talking about some free agency. We teased in the beginning of the show. AG used to coach CJGJ. That's a lot of acronyms. A lot A lot of letters in that one, but we'll talk about when we get back, but not before Smitty tells us about SMA.
I will, because SMA, or the Sports Marketing Agency, helps spread awareness about mental health and substance abuse. Their new podcast, This is the S Word, helps fight the stigma about seeking help. So if you or someone you know is struggling, head to thesportsma.com and get the help you deserve.
Saturdays at 1 p.m. Make sure you're watching WoodwardSports.com for our new show, Chompin' Puck.
He shoots! He scores!
With four-time Stanley Cup champion Darren McCarty and Michael Gentry, Chompin' Puck is taking the Detroit hockey community and giving them a voice. Pros to Joes. You'll get the best Detroit hockey coverage around. Chompin' Puck. Saturdays 1 p.m. on WoodwardSports.com.
By now you know me, Christina Gennari, as the obvious choice in real estate. And you know my website, soldchristina.com, as your #1 resource for buying or selling your home. Myself, along with my amazing staff, pride ourselves on making your home buying and selling experience a relaxing and easy one. Come see why we are the obvious choice. Christina Gennari at soldchristina.com, the obvious choice in real estate.
3 NBA championships. Detroit fans were there. 11 Stanley Cups. Detroit fans were there. 4 World Series wins. Detroit fans were there. And that one Lions playoff win in 1991? Yeah, Detroit fans were there. Woodward Sports, where the fans are.
What up, though? Whoa, she's getting old, though, but it's Women's Day, so she's beautiful.
Like a fine wine.
Yeah. 2 fine wines.
A couple fine wines.
Yeah. Double fine wind up on a Wednesday. What up, though? Welcome back to World Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spin Morax, Young Chris, JB Smooth. I didn't follow Jamo because he blatantly disrespected the greatest quarterback of all time. If you really want my true answer to that one.
I believe it.
Like, you can't be disrespecting
You
JG
can't disrespect a Pro Bowler at the end of the day.
JG16 is the fucking best to ever touch the ball. The best to lace him up.
At the end of the day, no Pro Bowl slander is tolerated.
Let's be real.
Yeah, Tyler Huntley's the GOAT.
Do we have that
Baby
video
goat.
of AG talking about CJGJ? Can we play that?
We do.
And what do you kind of remember about Chauncey from back? He was telling us how he met you back at the opening in Oregon when he was in high school.
We butted heads.
Okay.
We butted heads then. We probably continue to butt heads now.
Okay.
That's okay. All right. I like that some players do, though. You know, that can stand them for themselves. But you saw speed. You saw smarts. All right. You did see that. You saw a body that you like, that's built to last. You could do a lot of things with them, right? Because you're not afraid to put them in the box and let them take on some of those linemen and be able to tackle these big backs that we have now. So, man, it's exciting. Like I said before, it's limitless on what this player can do. All right? We're just excited to have him, and I'm sure DA is going to make schemes for us to be able to use this player to make sure his versatility is used out there.
Did you stay in touch with him like throughout his college career?
I did. And I would text him on and off, and he would always text. And especially when he had a good game, he would let me know it.
Yeah.
All right, so he would text me and ask me, did I see it? He'd know I saw it.
Right.
All right, but that's okay. But like I said, man, I love that player, just like all my other ones, man. And to me, I end up growing close with each one of them, right? And I always tell them, listen, I'm not your buddy, but I am your friend, all right? A buddy's not going to tell you, all right, what you need to know, right? But a friend's going to tell you, all right? And they all know that. So,
I'm not your buddy, guy.
I'm not your
I ain't your buddy, pal.
Not your pal, friend.
CJGJ, former, what am I looking for? Like a student. Not student, but like...
Apprentice.
There you go.
Padawan.
Padawan of AG. They clearly have a relationship.
Mm-hmm.
He's not his buddy, but he's a friend. Clearly, he spoke. He did say they butted heads a little bit, though. But having that interconnection, and the Detroit Lions being on a little bit of a rise, do you think CJGJ could end up in Honolulu Blue?
I would be happy if he did. It's a great player. It's a guy you're looking, just came off of a fantastic season, a Super Bowl season. Obviously, they didn't punch it in, but that is definitely a guy that I'd like to see on the Detroit Lions. If you're giving me a short list of guys, he's got to be up there because that is an immense talent to put in that defensive backfield. This guy who can play multiple positions if you really need him to. And he could teach the young guys. He could teach Jerry Jacobs. He could help teach Jeff Okudah. Show some guys what's going on. And like you just said, and like we just saw, he has a prior relationship with Aaron Glenn, so that will make the transition a lot smoother, and it'll just help out there. You get, you bring in a guy like that as a veteran. You're getting a Tracy Walker back as a veteran presence. It could do a lot for a young defense to have guys like that come in and step up and be real game changers.
JB?
I mean, I wouldn't mind it. It's obviously someone that AG is comfortable with. So I think once he comes to Detroit, if he comes to Detroit, they will still probably butt heads here and there. But I think AG's kind of grown to adapt more to what the players can do on the field and their thoughts a little bit more. So I wouldn't mind it. But once again, that all depends on how much money we're trying to spend during this free agency.
I feel you. Can I be real with you guys?
Of course.
I know that CJGJ is good. I watched him like last year when he was talking about getting traded, and I'm like, oh, Detroit Lions, that could be a guy. But Jeff Okudah, Jerry Jacobs, which I'm assuming is going to take over the dimes nickel spot. Apologize. And then Christian Gonzalez. Do we need CJGJ? Like, do we need to go out there and pay this man the amount of money he's going to require on the open market?
Well, do you want Christian Gonzalez, or do you want Jalen Carter, or do you want Anthony Richardson?
Well, I still think we can get one of those top three.
At 18.
Yeah. Jalen Carter 6. And or if they want to go quarterback, sure. But I know that at 18, somebody's going to be there. And by the way, you guys saw the video I sent you. Did you watch the interview?
Mm-hmm.
Devon Witherspoon? Somebody got that dog in him a little bit. And I know my biggest... Culture. I know the biggest thing I was saying, too, like, was the size. But I looked it up. 6 foot, 181 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. And I don't know if that was based off combine. This is what Google told me. And then I looked up Darius Slay, 6 foot, 190 pounds or something like that. Like, he's really like 9 pounds. Like, he's going to gain those 9 pounds in the league. But I think the Detroit Lions got to address the quarterback position through the draft. I'm cool with them. Like, if they want to go sign Jonathan Jones, like, he's going to be on the cheaper end versus, like, CJGJ.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd rather just get, like, a affordable free agent. I mean, that's all the Detroit Lions really have to play with right now anyway. It's affordable money. They can't go blow fucking Pinocchio's nose. Pause. No, they just can't just go and, like, blow a fucking bag on somebody.
That is not an expression. Like,
Nah, I know. But I said blow and had to make it inappropriate because we're the heavyweights. But, like, I don't know. I don't want to. All right, let's keep it a whole buck around the room. And matter of fact, call in if you want to, too. Did you know CJGJ before last year? Like, were you familiar with his game? Like,
yeah, I mean,
like,
I didn't watch him and tell you stats, but I definitely, I knew about him.
Did you, JB?
No, I mean, I knew of the name, but I wasn't really paying attention and watching him like that.
Like, fuck, no, disrespect. I'm being disrespectful right now, but, like,
You've been being real disrespectful.
I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
Don't care.
All right, I don't need this guy. He's gonna demand a lot of fucking money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm drafting a cornerback this year. I don't need to lock it. And by the way, he's like a safety turn nickel cornerback.
Yeah.
So he's like working like the nickel spot specifically. Last time in different regimes, whatever. But last time, Justin Coleman actually kind of worked out like afterwards, so I can't say that.
Yeah,
but
he was pretty good.
He was pretty good. But I just for a nickel cornerback especially, like I'm not trying to spend a ton of money on that one.
How much money do you think he's gonna get?
I mean, he's one of the highly coveted free agents this year.
Yeah.
A lot. I'd say at least 11, 12. What's the say on Spot Track? What's his AAV? Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
That's what JB's supposed to do. You're supposed to just be talking.
Jamie. Pull it up, Jamie.
Pull it up, Jamie. What is it? I guarantee you it's like 12. I'm assuming it's 12.
I don't even know where market value. There it is. Boom. 13.3 million.
You want to pay him $13 million?
No, I want to pay Tremaine Edmonds.
And I'd rather pay Tremaine Edmonds too. Did you see that linebacker list that came out? Was that the 33rd team?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Tremaine Edmonds was third on that list.
Yeah.
I'm not bringing that up to like take a shot at him, but maybe he becomes a little bit more affordable. But then he's only 26.
I told you, like, he's not gonna. You could probably get him. You're gonna have to get him from like 14 to 16. Is probably what you'd pay him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be cool with it. That guy's a baller.
RJ Graham in the Woodward Sports Chat says, I want Gonzo or Forbes in this draft. JB, you have a text from Braylon. and we asked him about the size of the cornerbacks. How much does that 166 pounds like truly mean? Because this guy is supposed to be defending a pass, and you're not really asking him to like go and stop the run like consistently. You really just want him to be fast and opportunistic.
Mm-hmm.
What did Braylon say?
Yeah, so I texted him what you asked me for earlier about the cornerback position. He brought up Patrick Peterson because he said he was a problem because he ran a 4.3, but because he was 212 pounds and 6'1", better at the line of scrimmage, tackles better, can check the tight end like Gronk or someone like that, can match up one-on-one in the red zone. Only thing is wide receivers are smaller and faster than they used to be, so somewhat balancing out a little bit more, but to those hits add up for those DBs under 200 and 190.
Yeah. Tremaine Edmonds,
166 pounds.
Calculated market value.
Tremaine Edmonds got, oh man. Spot check can be flawed because of the edge rushers and shit like that.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, but so I'm gonna say 16.
No.
12.
No.
Higher? Lower? No fucking way.
11 million.
Oh, I mean that's a 12.
Yeah, but
I was off by one. But you made a face like I was like way off. You were like,
so just like, is that not lower?
is 11 not lower
no,
than 12?
I just said you fucking made a face.
I get.
This is my face. I'm just ugly. No, this is just how I look. 11. If you're paying him 11 million, god damn, sign me up. I don't think he's gonna make. I think he'll make more than that.
Yeah, I don't. Like Spot Check also has DJ Chark making like his estimate.
9.5.
Yeah, like I don't know.
I saw that. I was like, ain't no way.
Bro, he's coming off 10.
Yeah, it was like Juju Smith was like 14 or something like that.
Yeah, I saw Evan Brown was at like 11 million.
Doo-doo shit poopster. He's about to get paid 14
Doo-doo shit poopster.
He's about to get paid 14 million and DJ Chark's getting 9.5. Unlikely.
Yeah, I think it was. Can you look up actually Evan Brown's? Can you look it up?
It's like 10.5, I think.
Yeah. Is it? Are you paying a guard $10.5 million?
Hell no.
Like Evan Brown of all guards, especially.
No.
Like there's other guards on the market too. Like that doesn't even make sense.
10.8.
10.8. Like, that's not happening. I'd fucking out. You know what? If that happens, come Wednesday, because we'll be 3 o'clock it starts.
Mm-hmm.
I'll eat my first hour of prep.
What? Oh, you'll eat your first hour of prep?
I'll fucking eat it. If this guy signs a fucking 11 million per year, Evan Brown I'm talking about, there's no fucking way.
I don't think he'll sign it. I don't know.
Well, actually, hold on though. I should have said that because Big V was a backup tackle, and Detroit Lions signed him to a big ass contract.
Paid him.
But also maybe what was his contract?
I don't know, but tell us about Alta, and then you can look it up.
All right, guys, you got something going on in your backyard?
Bog.
You want to build a fence? You want to build a Jared Golf shrine?
Bog.
Get it done faster with Alta, because that Alta
uptime
matters. Alta Rinse got you covered. All right, make sure you hit them up for the equipment to dig the hole, to bury the base of your Jared Golf shrine, because he's going to be here for years and years to come. Lamar Jackson's no upgrade over him. You might as well just do it now. All right, hit up our guys Alta Rinse specifically at 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Again, that's 844-GO-TO-ALTA. Alta equipment where
uptime
matters. This is Woodward Heavyweights. We'll be right back.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Beverly Hills Golf, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
At work and at home. We're there with smarter security solutions. Featuring complete automation with customized alerts and more. For over 90 years, we've been the company that's been counted on to protect what matters most, all with personalized service and care. Right now, for a limited time, receive a free video device plus free installation with a new home system. Guardian Alarm. We protect Michigan.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side.
Lemieux and McCarty, who've had a good knockdown drag up. There they go, right on the whistle. They were talking to one another.
Woodward Sports.
What up, though? Welcome back to Woodward Heavyweights live on WorldSports.com. We're at the 6:40 mark of the show. This is where things start to get a little crazy. But I actually did want to talk some basketball. Shout out to my guy.
And we lost. And it's gone.
Shout out to my guy Claude over at the Dispo. I'm pretty sure Claude's at least 3-4 years younger than me.
Okay.
District manager over there at the Dispo. And we were just having a casual conversation about, Pistons. And he's like, yeah, I was at the season ticket holders, like, they had to have a press
Gala,
conference.
yeah.
Yeah, with Troy Weaver. And they were laughing about how they, like, asked him, like, if they're firing Casey. And Troy Weaver, like, checked them. Yeah, like, there. And then once more in the elevator. Like, what type of question was that type shit?
No way.
Swear to God. And shout out Claude again. This courtside tickets this guy has.
Damn.
Season.
Must be nice.
I know. I got to, like, you can't make it.
I got courtside tickets to, like...
Parking lot.
Yeah, parking lot. Courtside tickets to...
But check this out.
My bathroom.
Yeah, on the toilet. Either way. When Troy Weaver, like, speaks on players, do you feel like he's, like, pretty transparent, like, when it comes, like, the evaluation?
Yes.
I feel like they're pretty harsh on, Sadiq Bey and his exit. That's only, like, example off the top of my head. I think he was pretty transparent with, and I want you on this one too, Chris. Transparent with.
You all right, bro?
Yeah, I told you I drink that, and it's like fucking me up right now. I don't know what's going on. But anyway,
call the ambulance.
In the season ticket holders, whatever the fuck you want to call it, he called Cade a superstar. And I know, like, we think that, yeah, but with Troy, it's kind of different, no?
Cade's gonna be a superstar.
I feel like Troy is, like, a little bit more harsher in, like, his evaluations, and he speaks, this player can, like, work on this. We like this player, but we think he can get better at defense, and stuff like that. When it came to Cade last night, I guess he was, like, gushing over him, and he told.
As he should.
I agree, and I guess they were told too, like, they're talking about how he's a great, like, mid-range shooter, but he feel like, fixing the shin, you're gonna see him, like, elevate from the 3-point line as well too, because for some reason that affected his 3-point shot. You know what I'm saying? And his jump shot.
It's legs.
Yeah, he couldn't elevate as high as he, like, typically would.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I thought that kind of interesting, just because I feel like Troy's. He's hard to get praise from at times. I feel like.
Yeah.
Like superstar praise. You want to be called a superstar?
Like an Asian father.
Yeah, tiger parents. Am I tripping, Chris? You're making faces in there.
Yeah, well, when you redefined it as superstar praise, I agreed. But before that, I was disagreeing, because Troy's been very high publicly on a lot of players. He spoke highly when they brought in Kevin Knox. He spoke highly when they brought in Marvin Bagley.
Relax on the goat.
He spoke highly and continues to speak highly on Killian Hayes. Now, these are all people that, of course, that the Pistons fandom is very divided on. But at the end of the day, Troy has gone out of his way to praise these young guys. Again, particularly Killian. He sat down with James Edwards and a whole bunch of people and just talked endlessly about how Killian's young, he's growing, and there's a lot to like about him. But you're right, he hasn't necessarily said superstar praise before about any of the players on the roster, but that's because, Cade Cunningham is the only superstar on the roster, and maybe we'll see if he says that about Jay Nivey in a year or two. Jay Nivey looked good last night.
He balled.
And
so did Jimmy Wise.
He's playing very well. Yeah, both the young guys played very well, and it was a good game. But I kind of am a little bit.
So did number 97 or 90, whatever the hell number he is. G League dude.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a tree stump. He's like 6'8", like 300 pounds. Like, dude is thick. I can't remember his name. I'm sorry if that's disrespectful, but
no, you're fine.
He had a good game.
I saw our guy hit that same tweet. Who the fuck's 97?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. As my dad asked me, I was like, who is 97?
Is that Aiden Hudson?
He's balling, though. He had a good game.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Chris?
Oh, I was just relating it to the Wiseman thing of playing well yesterday. Like, yeah, it's good to see him play well, but we seen this stretch with Bagley last year, the end of the season. Mm-hmm. So, don't buy too much stock into these performances. But Jay Nivey, I would buy a little bit more because he's had good games throughout the course of the season. So just keep that in mind. Just have some patience. Don't explode over these nice games. Enjoy them, but don't bang your fist on the table about James Wiseman playing well against Washington. Like,
I'm gonna bang my fist on the table about James Wiseman playing well against Washington.
So you're not.
I am. It's an NBA team, and he played well. That's what you need to see. You're not gonna play Joel Embiid every night. Like, You need to. If you're going out there against a bad team and you're a good player, you should have a good game, and that's what he did.
One other thing too, I guess to Troy, and this wasn't like anything to come from like the press conference, whatever, or from Claude, but we kind of had the conversation of like, because he asked me what did I think about them keeping Bogdanovich to the deadline. What? What?
I called my man's a tree stump. I just it made me laugh again thinking about it because he's thick, boy. You know what I'm saying?
I'll say they'll keep Bogdanovich to the deadline and Burks to the deadline, and then also hearing. I'm putting these like in my head during conversation with Claude. Like, I think that's even further backing behind Cade Cunningham.
Oh yeah,
because like those are easily you could have got those guys off on whatever type of deals. But I always say with Cade, get him fucking shooters, get him a wing and get him fucking shooters.
Mm-hmm.
Kept those shooters for a reason.
And you got him shooters, and you're gonna draft Brandon Miller. There's your wing.
So. If you're pick 2,
I'm taking Brandon Miller.
Me too.
I'm there too.
You there too?
Yeah.
Thank you. A while ago you were saying Scoot. You said you gotta take Scoot.
We both were. I mean, Scoot was at that point
Scoot.
the unanimous number 2, and now things have changed.
Brandon Miller shot up the draft board.
Yeah, Brandon Miller shot up the draft board, and I think a lot of teams have Brandon Miller higher than Scoot.
I think he should have been higher than Scoot the entire time.
I think he's more versatile. He's more of an NBA body, obviously, with his size. But
in today's NBA, if Scoot ain't shooting the fucking 3 ball, I don't get the hype. It's just because he's fucking buff. Like I don't even like when I ask.
He's a very gifted playmaker.
Like is he Ja? Like I don't.
Yes, like athleticism and playmaking wise, yes.
Can I be honest with you guys too? Even with Ja,
shooting up the draft boards.
Shooting up the draft boards. I really just feel like you need that shot. Unless, again, you're surrounded by a lot of guys.
I agree. And I don't personally like drafting 4 point guards in a row.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm not.
Give me Brandon Miller.
Yeah.
Like, dude would fit perfectly on this team. He plays defense. He's long. He can shoot the ball. He's a wing. It's impressive. It's an impressive player, impressive talent, impressive size. Put him on this team. I think he'd be great.
Yeah. It's a good draft for the Pistons to have a very high pick.
Yes.
Zayka on the World Sports Chat says, nah, Scoot is him. Zayka, if you can, either reply like why or please call in. Because that's the part I'm waiting for.
I mean, I like Scoot. I think, he's a great player, but the way the Pistons are built now with what they have, Brandon Miller is a much better fit, and I think they're equally good prospects.
Other comment in the World Sports Chat from Joey 2 times. Last player to get traded away on a non-exclusive franchise tag was 25 years ago. So it's already highly unlikely that Lamar gets an offer that the Ravens wouldn't match. The only thing is, though, with the Ravens are 10 in the hole this year. So a team could front load, because it has to match dollar for dollar, the contract. A team like, I don't know if the Lions could do it, but pretty sure Atlanta could do it. Teams with a lot of cap space.
Atlanta said they're out.
Again, that's so weird, isn't it?
We don't want him. Never mind.
And it wasn't even like just one. It's 5
we like
teams
Desmond Ritter
in the same report.
Yeah.
Sketchy. But either way, a team can front
Feels
load.
like some
good old boy shit.
Yeah, it really does.
Like some Colin Cap shit.
Like some Colin Cap shit.
I didn't want to say it earlier, but like I really, that's weird.
It feels like it.
Am I tripping, JB?
Like teams just paying fucking Daniel Jones $40 million, but you're not going to pay Lamar Jackson 50?
Especially if Atlanta, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you guys doing?
It's pretty.
What do you got going on that you're too good for?
That doesn't make sense to me.
I think
a team like the Saints would go after Derek Carr and give him $37 million, but wouldn't go after Lamar.
I think it's a smokescreen, all honesty. Like, they came out publicly and said, hey, we're not going to pursue after Lamar Jackson. But secretly, yeah. They talk behind us like, no, we're not going to do it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. But nothing's like that's ever happened.
You don't see it happening very often to where teams are just like, yeah, I'm out.
Like, I'm trying to find the tweet 2 seconds into Chris. I forget. I don't know if it was Adam Schefter or it was one of the NFL guys. But even like Bobby Wagner, I feel like is almost a perfect example because like he's older. There's got to be a lot of teams not interested in the fucking older linebacker. You have to pay a shit ton of money to.
Bobby Wagner, but like he's still, second team All Pro.
Yeah. Again, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just looking for
Detroit's
the tweet.
Supremacy says because Carr can throw. Yeah, can Daniel Jones throw? He got 40 M's.
Again, like Lamar can throw. It was Field Yates. Let me find it.
I have it for you right here.
Yeah, we sent it in Slack so Chris can make it.
Yeah,
You cool with that, Chris?
You want me to read it out too?
Yeah, yeah, go read that too, yeah.
So these are the teams reportedly not pursuing a deal for Lamar Jackson. It's the Falcons, the Dolphins, the Panthers, the Commanders, and the Raiders.
See, like the Panthers, the Commanders, the Raiders.
All those teams could
need
use
a
Lamar
quarterback.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Even the Dolphins. You don't know what the fuck's going on with Tua? This is sketchy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm very curious to see what I guarantee. You know what? I'm just gonna say it now because of how sketchy it's already looking. No one's gonna offer him the deal. It's gonna be highly embarrassing, and I don't know what's gonna happen from there. Does he return to Baltimore after some disrespectful shit like that? That's I don't know, man. That's really. Again, if anybody else can think of a time, like Derek Carr literally just got cut too. 2 weeks ago. Was there a list of teams that came out and were like, nah, not interested, fam?
No, there was not. Let me tell you guys
Not publicly. I mean,
about
like,
Planet Fitness, because Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone, where you can work out in a non-intimidating, judgment-free atmosphere. The gym that has always been known for being clean is now cleaner than ever, and you can get a full-body workout in just 30 minutes in the 30-minute circuit. All memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $10 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities such as unlimited tanning, hydro massage chairs, total body enhancement, along with access to over 2,000 locations worldwide and unlimited guest privileges. So make sure you sign up in person or online at planetfitness.com. It's Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Get a shot up. This is for the win. All of Detroit's sports teams live on Woodward. All of Detroit's sports coverage lives on Woodward Sports. Driving the best in Detroit sports coverage.
You're about to be shell-shocked. The catch of the day is in. Big Boy Seafood Fest is officially back. Join us for some of your favorites like our popcorn shrimp and pike perch platters and our classic fish and chips. This year, we've reeled in some fresh catches like our shrimp Alfredo, shrimp stir fry, and our fish sandwich. And especially, don't forget about our all-you-can-eat Friday night fish fry buffet. Every day is a fish fry at Big Boy.
My name is Lee. I've lost 35 pounds on the Custom Health Center program. So the three biggest benefits that I've gotten from this program has been I'm not snoring anymore, I have a lot of energy, it's great, and oh, by the way, look at this. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding.
Call us at 844-789-THIN or visit CustomHealthCenters.com for a free consultation and get started for as little as $5 a day.
You have an opinion? Make sure it's seen and heard. Corner, jumper, tweet us, hop on the YouTube chat, slide in the DMS at Woodward Sports on all social media.
What up, though? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. I'm your boy Eazy, joined by my man Spinmo Rex.
What up, though?
We do have that graphic. If you guys haven't already, by the way, too, make sure you hit that like button.
And leave us a 5-star review.
5-star reviews on all podcast platforms you guys are listening to audio, whether that's Spotify, Apple Podcasts. But we're kind of, I didn't want to do this earlier because we had the whole Lamar topic to Detroit to discuss. But, like, I found it a little bit sketchy that immediately upon, like, him receiving the non-exclusive franchise tag, Field Yates put out this tweet, Chris, if you may.
Yeah.
5 teams, I believe it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 teams. This is at 5:26 yesterday. Made it known that they're not pursuing a contract with Lamar Jackson. And I'm like,
it doesn't really make sense.
Not a single one of those teams, Spinny. By the way, all of them need a quarterback.
Yes.
Right?
Magic Taylor, Brain brother.
I think it was Don Thompson in the Woodward Sports chat asked, are any of those teams ahead of the Detroit Lions in the draft? No.
No.
So it's not even like they have an opportunity to like snipe a quarterback that say they want a rookie. Yeah. This drink is fucking me up. What up, Chris?
Drink water.
Yeah, that's the thing about this is like, okay, even if you are going the quarterback route, that is 5 teams that need a quarterback that said no in a quarterback draft class that is 4 quarterbacks. So, like, even if every single one of them are, like, trading up to get a quarterback, that still leaves at least one team hanging.
Yeah.
Like, the math just doesn't math.
The math does not math.
It doesn't math.
It really doesn't make sense to me. Like you said, nobody said, oh, we are not pursuing Derek Carr.
Yeah.
We are not pursuing Aaron Rodgers.
Within like 4 hours of the news breaking.
Yeah.
Right, because the deadline was
It's
at 3.
it's pretty sketchy.
It is.
It
really
doesn't
sketchy.
smell good.
And like, sure, maybe they're waiting it out to the draft because they want to trade up and get one of the 4 that Chris is talking about. But like, the Texans aren't trading out too.
Yeah.
They're getting their quarterback.
Yes.
The Colts are at 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they're probably moving up.
They're getting their quarterback. I mean, maybe looking at the Bears and the Cardinals at 1 and 3.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe those 2 spots. Maybe, all right, if I were. But again, this didn't happen with Derek Carr.
And again, you don't have to say you're not going for this guy.
Yeah, there's no point of doing that.
There's no point. There's nothing to gain from that. If anything, you're just giving the other teams like Chicago or Arizona that may be trading their draft pick more leverage because publicly you're kind of hinting at going through the draft. So I don't get it. It doesn't make sense.
It does not make sense. There's nothing to gain of being like, yeah, we're not going after him. What does that do for you as a franchise to be like, yeah, no, we're not trading for him. Don't worry.
And you know me, like I was what? Oh, your face was looking mad serious.
What?
Nothing. You just gave me a serious
just ugly,
face.
man.
I guess so. But like, you know me, I took the Uncle Tom route when we were discussing Eric Bieniemy's like situation. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
Like, I was like, maybe he's not ready to be a head coach. Maybe he's not ready. Like all that good shit like that. But like,
You did. Uncle Ruckus.
I did Uncle Ruckus it. That's farther than I'll take Uncle Tom. I didn't Uncle Ruckus that one.
Uncle Ruckus is the ultimate Uncle Tom.
Because I feel like I always try to do that though. Like people may like try to shame me, but I'll put my foot in the other shoe. I'll try to see it like from your standpoint, like
Put
your
your shoe
argument.
on the other foot.
Yeah, whatever. Put my foot in the other shoe.
Yeah.
And then
Blow
later.
Pinocchio's
Blowing Pinocchio's nose.
Blowing Pinocchio's nose. But in this one, if the way I'm perceiving this,
it's
some race shit.
It kind of feels like it.
They're saying that this uppity Negro think he too good to take our money.
Yeah. Doesn't have an agent. Thinks he can represent himself.
Yeah, him and his mom guaranteed $50 million. JB, where you at with this?
It feels like it.
I don't know. It's a little sketchy. I don't know. Maybe is there something like wrong with Lamar besides the whole,
He's kind of ugly.
Daniel Jones got paid $40 million. He is kind of ugly. Daniel Jones got paid $40 million a year.
I mean, I know Braylon said he's not running as fast as he used to when he, started in the NFL, but I think maybe that's just age a little bit and injuries building up. But at the same time, he's still a quality elite quarterback.
He's an MVP.
Yeah.
It's why I try to paint a picture, but you can't unless you like.
I'm trying to find another foot to put my shoe in.
trying to find another nose to blow because Pinocchio's getting too long.
I mean, I don't know. Clown sauce. Eazy hasn't even read a Mark Twain book. I don't.
Mark Twain's not even his real name.
Huh.
It's Samuel Clemens.
Wow.
It's true. Mark Twain's a pen name.
That is true.
Honestly, Club Sauce, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, that's very messed
Huck
up.
Finn, Tom Sawyer, those books are riddled with that word.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Tropa, I'm looking for the Woodward Sports chat because again, I'm trying to find like another perspective to see because I don't want to go out screaming that narrative or spreading that narrative if there's something to make sense. And I guess maybe the injury. I don't fucking know, dude. It doesn't make sense to me. Joey 2 times says basically people would have to believe that 31 owners got together and agreed to put themselves at a competitive disadvantage by not bidding on Lamar and simultaneously helping Baltimore out of a jam. Yeah. I don't even think it's so much so that, but also like correcting the quarterback market in terms of guaranteed money.
It's not what he meant by Uncle Tom.
He thought Tom.
No, he's
Tom Sawyer.
He's just clomping.
Clomping.
Austin Cheeks. Lamar is not worth $50 million, not that guy. But Daniel Jones is worth $40. That's what you're telling me? A guy who won the MVP isn't worth $50, but a guy who looks like a complete idiot is worth $40? I can't connect those dots.
I can't either. I was looking at Woodward Sports chat for something there. Maybe it's injuries. But at the end of the day, I think it's maybe just Maybe it should be them trying to correct the guaranteed money in the quarterback market. I don't know.
He said clomping. Like, laughing. That's a good one.
Clomping.
But that'll do it for us today. We appreciate you all tapping into the Woodward Heavyweights live on WoodwardSports.com. Make sure you leave those 5-star reviews wherever you get your podcasts, whether it's Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever. Leave a 5-star review or we'll find you. And we're not going to do anything, just like the NFL with Lamar. For the man to my left, the one and only Speak Easy, Chris Pallady in the TD booth, JB Smooth on the ones and twos. I am Spencer Axter. We are the Woodward Heavyweights. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.